I can't live without the gas.
So what happened last time?
So, what happened last time? First of all, yeah, I think we had some talks about how we spent that those training sessions. Um, then we got the announcement of the new provisional dean of Halcyon. She had a speech, and then people went to go talk to her. Samuel uh, just went in there and then said, "I have nothing to say. I'm leaving now. Bye." Truly, the best of us. And the rest of us had conversations with her about generally things about the school, things of that sort of nature, how things were going to change in the school, especially with the team breakups. After that, people kind of split off a bit. Pretty sure Nathan went to go and look at the patriarch's house, found like this number that he then gave to Scarlet. At the same time this was happening, Samuel was going to confront his friend, Steve-O, his good friend. Bansi was like, "Yeah, what? So why did you do that? Why did you do that to me, my good friend?"
He hasn't even got his picture in the NPCs. He's like so.
And then, and yeah, after that, uh, Victoria and Adam went out to basically hang out a bit, talked about their pals. They went to Joe's Burgers, best burgers in Halcyon. Well, they then, I think, then after talking about the powers, got a man named Ethan, apparently one of the new professors, talked to them about their powers and because they were talking about training with their powers, but he didn't really see them training much in it. But they were able to, well, more accurately, Adam was able to deflect that because Victoria didn't really have much to deflect. At that point, that's when Nathan showed up there, and Nathan had a little heart to heart about the crushing weight of responsibility, and Victoria kind of hit him with the, does he even want to be Olympian? After that, I think people split off a bit. Samuel, who was not there at all, then decided to... Kate was with him at the time, but then Kate split off after Samuel gave the death flag to her to give to Forge. And then Samuel decided to track down Steve-O to his apartment and stake it out. Nathan went back to his sister and had a, I'm going to be honest, it was a very big argument that I was not listening to. It sounded really dumb. So I just, I did kind of tune out for that. But I do know it happened. Then Samuel saw Calamity Lily show up to go fucking personally beat Steve-O's ass, called everyone in. Victoria teleported there. Victoria became Calamity through an unintentional use of her powers, and was able to keep him at bay long. Unfortunately, Steve-O still died, sadly. Rest in peace, because Samuel never went to Boy Scouts, so he never learned first aid. Truly heartbreaking. Adam showed up with his huge, big, fuck off dragon, and was able to change things around to keep people safe. Nathan was there with his sister. Victoria eventually changed back after getting knocked to the ground. Was able to pull off the Calamity scum off of her. Was basically told, listen, I'm basically told by Nathan's sister, Golden Sentinel, I'm gonna need a real answer here on how you did that, or I'm gonna take you in. to make sure Victoria gave her a name, Vera, Nocturnal Corporation. Samuel went to go track down Steve-O, who seemed very much alive, despite being absolutely fucking beat up.
I snapped his neck. Like, he should be dead.
That's very weird. And then Steve-O decided, I'm done being friends with you, and like beat his ass. Victoria did not teleport to go see her mother, but then did go to Nocturne Corporation with two of her friends, Nathan and Adam, where they got absolutely they got captured. They're caught. Meanwhile, Samuel went to Steve-O's, I think, business and saw like Calamity in there, like punching a wall. I think Calamity teleported away or something happened.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure. And that's where we leave off. I
Yeah,
think. Pretty sure.
Yeah, no. Samuel,
I was
what?
at the school or on the way.
So you're going back to the school itself?
Yeah, because I was going to go check up on Forge, make sure he's alright now that he's got the death flag.
Well, on your way there, there's another emergency news alert as apparently Calamity is still fighting in Upper North.
Whereabouts is the Upper North? Am I heading directly into it?
No, like the school is like in downtown, so you are going away from it.
Okay, is there anything important up north?
It's the poor area of the city.
Oh man, fuck that.
Other than that,
There's
no.
not a lot I can do against Calamity.
No, not really.
Yeah, I'll head towards the school.
Yeah, no. As you get back to school, it's still in the middle of the night, basically. As given all the alerts, everyone's kind of up and around, and it's quite easy to find Forge watching a live broadcast alongside other students.
I'll just sit down. Start watching. What's going on the broadcast?
Apparently, they've spotted Calamity, Golden Sentinel, and Moon Knight.
Whereabouts?
He's gonna give you like some general street addresses.
Poor bastards. Luckily Moon Knight's there.
Yeah, well, let's hope they do better than last time.
What do you mean last time?
When he attacked school, when New York happened.
Oh, of course. Is there... My mother rang and said, like, be careful, like, there's people here that she doesn't trust.
Yes.
Can I quickly scan the area?
For
Anything shady?
no, not in the main school lobby. No.
Eh. Well, from the yeah, I'm not rescuing you guys. Like, I'm just ending the game. It's just going to be a pure Samuel game from now on. Yeah, by the looks of the live stream, is like Calamity attacking anywhere in particular?
The
Is it-
live stream itself doesn't like. It's not like they have like complete visual footage because they're
No, I can
bouncing
imagine,
around
but-
through like buildings and shit, and it's a lot of debris. It's mostly a sort of warning broadcast, trying to like inform people to keep away from certain areas, instructing people to take shelter, there is like a reporter that's basically trying to capture footage of what looks like Calamity and a couple of other people just bouncing around, but I thought
Forge,
you
you're
were.
smart.
I was gonna say, yeah, go ahead.
What do you think Calamity's plan is here?
No?
Any guesses?
Well, this is the last time he went like this. Quarter of a million people were hospitalized or worse. So I don't know.
Fair enough then. You were gonna ask something?
No, I was gonna say, are you gonna ask him about the video footage or
Listen, it's in a crowded place.
all? It's not like people are just huddled up next to each other.
Ah, okay. Kate brought you some video footage earlier, didn't she?
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. What about it?
Managed to do anything with it just yet?
Um, I see like Terrace's eyes from the screen, just kind of like looks at you and says, uh, "Yeah, it's fake. Well, part of it.
What do you mean, part of it?
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's faked. It's been altered severely. A lot of I found a lot of artifacts and other signs of tampering and video editing on it, as well as several inconsistencies with the movements of one of the individuals, this renegade fellow. So yeah, no, it's I would say it's fake.
You care to show me?
Pulls out his laptop and actually like starts the footage and kind of like has a couple of frames where he points out some rather very small, but now that you kind of see them, there's like some small inconsistencies, as well as he's gonna show you that based on his movements and the surrounding area, the debris should move differently. The ground should react to his to him being kind of slapped around differently. There's like there's like a couple of minor details like that, as well as 2 times he catches sort of clear artifact even through the low resolution video that he points out and claims that it's that sign of tampering of some sort.
It's odd.
Yeah, I mean the video is pretty shit quality, which is why these things are kind of hard to see, but I had to run it through several more filters to try and boost the quality.
Looks like you've managed to find something at least. Thank you. I'll be back in a sec.
Like turns back and starts looking at the TV.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk down a little bit down the hall and try and like radio into everyone. How's everyone else doing?
There was no response.
Hello?
Seemingly no one picks up.
Guess I'm in this shit on my own then. We just fucking hate you. Yeah, probably. Like, that's. Uh, whilst I'm walking down the hall, I'm gonna try and pull a fire alarm. Very, not like evidently.
Okay. Yeah, you manage to find a moment as people are obviously distracted and pull a fire alarm. What's your intention exactly?
To try and get Forge out of here.
Yeah, I guess they do start to move out of the hall as they have to clear up until they figure out what's wrong and where the fire broke out. Yeah, I guess he is living as well with the rest of the students and other faculty members.
I'll grab him, like, as we're all leaving and just try in a car.
Yeah.
Very much non-threateningly.
He looks a bit confused, but goes with you.
As we're, like, making our way there. The information the video, it might be more important than I originally realized.
Okay. Way I can help.
Yeah, you can come with me a ride now.
Sure, what's this about?
Apparently, Halcyon's not a safe place at the moment, and well, that information seems to have got one friend killed already. I'm sorry to have put you in this situation.
Okay, walk me through it.
Yeah, I'll be driving at this point.
Yeah, he'll follow you out into
Ugh.
into your car.
As well.
You
Does she live at the school? I don't
you-
know where she.
you cut out a bit. Can you repeat
Oh no,
that?
she doesn't, does she?
You cut out for
That's
a bit
fine.
there. Can you repeat yourself?
I was asking where Kate lives, but she does.
She's current. Ah.
Game's over, everyone.
Kate is currently staying at Scarlett's place in downtown.
Yeah, I can't save you, Tig. Like, I can barely save myself. There we go, I'm back.
Yep.
Yeah, I was asking where Kate lives, but yeah, she doesn't live at the school, does she?
No, not at the moment. So she's basically staying at Scarlett's place, the Osiris Corporate Tower.
Yeah, which is fine. Which is fine then. Ugh. Well, it seems that for whatever reason, Calamity has some interest in that footage.
Holy shit! What? Why?
I don't know why. Exactly, I don't know why. And I wouldn't have given you that footage if I knew that. Well, I knew that was, well, it had been faked and someone didn't want to give me the information. And I'm still left with that.
I don't even know what to do with this information, honestly.
Well, one thing we can get out of Halcyon at the very least, go somewhere safe.
If school's not safe, where is?
I have friends.
The ones that got killed?
The Osiris Towers.
Oh,
Well, he was more of just an information broker. He wasn't even as powerful as you or me, so.
I'm not exactly.
And now my other friends aren't picking up, so you might be correct to see.
Listen, I'm not exactly not exactly a fighter, so
That's fine. All I needed you for was the information, but looks like that's put you in harm's way, so I intend to try and take you out of harm's way.
okay, well, get that. Uh, okay, so the plan is to go to the tower to do what after that?
Hopefully talk to a compatriot, and then for me to try and track down my friends wherever they may have led to. You stay out of the way, and hopefully they have more answers than I do.
Are these like, say, friends? Anyone I know?
There's Kate, but she's, as far as I know, at the tower.
Yeah, no, I mean the ones that you don't you think are missing.
Got Ethan, Victoria. and
Holy shit, you're cutting
is-
out so badly for me.
Don't you go looking into it. It's not safe if you're not a fighter.
Is he cutting out for everyone else, or is it just me?
No, he's cutting out for me too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's me. I'm just looking at my ping now. It's
Yeah.
like the two.
Oh, I guess the
What
technocracy
a
got you.
perfect session for this to happen.
Well, Tech, I guess Nathan's just dead.
1 second.
Deus Ex Machina Grunt.
It's fine. There's
God,
a Deus Ex
What?
Machina.
is it just Clammy busting in and just being? "Rah, rah, 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 rah."
it's called,
Calamity busts in. Only I'm allowed to kill you.
it's called I
Nathan.
get to murder your sister. That's my Deus
Nathan, I've
Ex
come for
Machina.
those cheeks. Come here, boy. Just grabs me, throws, then just leaves you both in the fucking plane.
Now listen, your sister would come and save you.
You're not gonna kill my sister, right, Grunt? You
I am
wouldn't do
in
that.
fact gonna butcher her in front of you.
Grunt.
Listen, there's a
Why?
price to pay.
For what? For what?
For Shadow's internet not being good. Quite literally, at this point, I'm sorry. Yeah, you have to suffer because Shadow has bad internet.
Wonderful.
Is this because I said I still have hope in superheroes?
Yes.
Now, Tick, if he does this, do you want me to just end the game?
No,
So
because because I still have I still believe in heroism.
while this is going on, Nathan, Victoria, and Adam, you awake in a bright white room. As there's currently two people kind of watching you from the corner. And I have unmuted you, Hate, in case you want to say something.
Does anyone know if there's noise suppression on mobile?
I think there is.
Yeah, you should be.
Let me try and see if I can turn that on and see if that'll like cut out some of the Discord.
Shadow, are you
I just
there?
recently updated Discord, so there might be some new features I haven't seen yet.
Yeah, new features called I Can't Fucking Connect. It's better than what it was for now.
All right.
I have switched scenes a bit for the others to torture Nathan a bit. So yeah, the three of you kind of wake up. You're on the floor in this white room with a rather painful headache.
Troy gets
So-
up.
Yep, that's done.
I don't think it's gonna work for you, Hate. I'm sorry.
I have muted
Victoria,
you. Hate. It's fine.
Is this your usual welcome home party?
No, where's Sarah? I want to talk with her.
One
Just
of
a
the
white
one of the
room.
guards that are here, kind of like nods and kind of like puts his hand on the earpiece and just says, "Send her in." Okay, let's see the noise suppression in action.
Okay, so it's funny how like the moment we said that, that's when they started talking again. It was really funny.
As Sarah walks in.
What's going on, Sarah?
No, I can still picks up a lot of shit. So she kind of like looks at you, Victoria, and says, "Huh? There's been a rather unexpected development in your situation. Such, we are preparing to transfer you to a different facility that can handle that."
We're not flying right now, right?
No.
Because I was gonna say, I think you fucked up a little bit there, because I think this would consider being kidnapping, and the three of us specifically are not people you really want to kidnap.
Oh, is that a threat?
No, it's just kind of an observation.
Noted.
But
So,
we could
Victoria,
just-
did you have an actual question for me? There is quite a lot of things to.
What's gonna happen with Nathan and Adam?
Depends on how cooperative they are.
What does that mean?
Means if you have any more inane observations, we might just decide to keep it quiet.
Keep us quiet. How? Is that like keep us quiet, or blank our minds, or what does that imply?
She kind of like gestures as several more individuals walk into the room. Sedate them as all of them kind of go up to you.
What?
Hey Grunt. I imagine the thing is under power suppression right now, right?
Yeah, you can't really use your powers at the moment.
Well,
Hey Grunt. Power suppression didn't work on. Power suppression doesn't seem to work on people like Calamity, right?
Nope.
If I used a mind of my own to develop Insecure,
Thing is, you currently aren't Calamity. If you were Calamity, maybe, but
Victoria,
you can't seem to tap into that same thing yet again.
if Victoria tries hand-to-hand combat, Nathan is following Victoria's lead. So
These
if
are
she says,
6 trained soldiers. They will beat the shit out of you.
eh,
You're not.
That's-
Sorry, you're no. They will, in fact, just beat the shit out of you. And if you try, even if you try and remove that, they have tasers. There's, unfortunately, there's no way you can get out. You can try, if you want. If you want to put up a
If I-
fight.
Grant, is this just even if I roll a success, it still would be a loss?
If you're all successful, you're gonna beat 2 or 3 of them. But you know what? Do what you want to do.
I that's why I'm following
There's-
Victoria's lead. Whatever she does.
Gonna say there's no.
yeah, no, Victoria. If Victoria doesn't have a power, she's not going to start a fight here. Are you fucking stupid?
This is Victoria's people.
I will give Adam the chance to say something at this point. Hate, you are unmuted. Go.
Adam would just, when he was asking like the whole like what type of silence, Adam would just turn to him and say, "Talking about killing us."
Comforting. Back to mute.
Did I hear like a loud ringing, or was that just me?
No, that was just from Hate's End.
Yeah.
He is working at a restaurant right now.
So yeah, as yeah, no, the guys are pull out the syringe and approach you, Nathan. As Sarah looks at you, and I encourage you to cooperate. This will be less painful for you if you.
Yeah, he'll just still pull out his arm.
As yeah, they're gonna inject you as they push the liquid in, and it doesn't take too long for you to feel drowsy and just pass out. Says, take him away. And they will do the same to you, Adam. I assume you're not gonna resist. And Hate.
Well, it's me next. They're gonna put the needle in me.
Yeah, they wanna sedate you as well.
Yeah, go ahead. You can knock me out once, right?
Yeah. As they'll sedate Adam as well and just take him out of the room. You're being left alone, Victoria, as Sarah stays there as they carry them out.
Do you have any idea this would happen?
What exactly?
I fought Calamity. I turned into him.
No. This was an unexpected development, which is why we'll have to move fast to move you to a more secure facility. And, well, get to the bottom of this.
Can I talk to Vera?
You will be able to soon. Once we get there, she is already waiting for you.
Can I send a message out to Alexander at all? Fly up and disappear and he hears news of the event that happened. He's gonna panic.
Victoria, we have your brother in custody, as we do your other sister, Kate, I believe.
Why did Kate have to be brought into custody? I thought her and the ones before, they were stable.
They were, but it has been decided that the project has been reopened, given your new development, and everyone will be recalled to have a second look. Whatever triggered this into you, maybe potentially being able to trigger it in the rest of them as well.
Victoria's gonna nod at that. I don't think I could do it again. Unless I was thinking of a power that I could use to fight Calamity. That's when it happened. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure if there's anything in the world besides him that's threatening enough to trigger that again.
Well, that will be up to our scientists and you yourself. You've done
It's
the
weird,
impossible once, I'm sure be able to do it again.
It was weird when I transformed into him. I was moving, but I wasn't thinking. It was like something was pushing me, guiding me, but I couldn't even see anything until I was already out of it.
The thing is, extreme powers are very hard to control. Sometimes instincts take over. You've had some training. Oh, it's too early to say what happened. But preliminary results haven't uncovered any separate entity in your head. We've done some scans and tests on you. Seem to be yourself. No separate entity, no outside foreign body. But imagine, Victoria, that this is true. You may be able to be one of the first few who was able to stop the maniac. Right now, they're trying to contend with him in the city. They're not having as much success as you did.
If I had a way to, if I had a way for my sight, and the other senses, all of that to keep up with the movement I was doing, I could probably have used my other powers while I was fighting him too.
All in good time.
What about the enhancement center we have here?
I'm reluctant to put you through more stress at the moment.
If it means Alexander and Kate don't have to go through it, if it means Adam and Nathan are alright, if it means Calamity ends up in the ground and he can't hurt anyone else, I'd be willing to go through it.
Fortunately, you've seen Nathan threaten me and everyone else quite up front. There is no more going back after this.
It's not him. I think it's his sister that he's worried about.
A child with little to no knowledge of the world. No,
You
I
can't
can.
kill her without starting. You can't kill her without starting a war.
Who said anything about killing her? And well, she starts going to war against others. Well, that's hardly my problem. But the others won't let her. So, fortunately, you see Victoria once you get embroiled into this endless web of corrupt superheroes and politicians and magnates, this endless web of intrigue, you lose the ability to just do whatever you want. So I don't think she'll do anything stupid. In fact, I think she will cooperate to keep her brother safe and intact.
Is that why assume Nocturnal wants to restart the project? Can imagine you can do a whole lot if you have Calamity on your side. I can't imagine there'd be much in the way of plots or intrigue that could stop you at that point.
Already somebody that has Calamity on their side. We just need to level the playing field.
People saw me out there. People saw me transform back into me. How much time do you think we have before whoever has Calamity on speed dial decides he doesn't want the competition?
Which is why we are taking you away from this place, and the only people who saw you are, well, most of them are already in our custody, and we're monitoring Golden Sentinel as we speak in case he has any suspicious interactions. Which is why we're leaving in a few hours. We are packing all the equipment and go somewhere remote where we are harder to track. We also have a specialist on our payroll that, well, let's just say buy us quite a lot of time even if Calamity attacks us directly.
Who's that?
A mercenary by the name of Grimblade.
Huh.
Claims to have synthesized a small portion of Calamity itself. See, we are prepared in any case. You, Victoria, represent our best chance at dealing with the situation. And everyone else, your friends, will be kept safe and unharmed. Nathan is leverage against Halcyon itself. Adam is leverage against the Osiris Corporation and its many subsidiaries. And well, between you and your siblings, sure eventually we'll have a breakthrough.
How many more of them are gonna die? Vera told me.
The people working now are gonna take as little risk as they possibly can, because frankly, supply is quite limited. So if there's any point, there was no point in history where their lives were as valuable as they are right now to the project. So I assure you, I can't promise, but there will not be any risks taken.
Can I pierce the mask on that?
S-
Let's see. Nope, guilty does not apply to this. 6.
Yep, it's fine. I mean, it makes sense because if you have a limited supply, you don't want to kind of just let them die by being too eager or to rush things.
Victoria nods. Is there any chance I could speak with this grim guy? Scarlet was supposed to arrange me a meeting with him, but well, she's already here.
Suppose I can accommodate that. Promise to behave.
Yeah, I just honestly wanted to ask him a few questions. Our powers aren't exactly the same, but broad strokes, we both seem to be able to make new powers.
He doesn't make new powers, he takes people's DNA and almost extracts the power from it. He's able to store it up. Not the most pleasant of processes, but it is effective. But I will see what I can do before we take off. Anything else I can get you?
When Grim synthesizes powers, can he only do that to himself, or can he give synthesized powers to other people?
The question you will have to ask him.
If he's got synthesized powers from Calamity, and we're trying to figure out how to stabilize whatever it is I did,
I presume the supply is quite limited.
Victoria nods.
Yeah, she's gonna take her leave. We'll switch back scenes. Samuel, as you arrive at the tower.
Hold on, I gotta make a call to an internet service provider in Britain. Crash the internet again.
I'm here.
As yeah, Forge will basically ask, and as you can give him the names. As he starts fiddling with a couple of things, and as you get there, he lets out these sort of very small drones as they just fucking like fly off.
Where are they going?
I programmed them with a simple protocol to try and see if there's any sightings of them throughout the city.
I appreciate that. This is dangerous. I hope you know that, Forge.
Apparently, I'm gonna die anyway, so I might as well be useful.
Well, that's what we're trying to avoid.
Calamity attacks us. I would rather just finish it quickly. That was a joke.
Not quite. It better be. As I'll try and find Scarlet in the building.
As you get into the building, there's a lot more security about. As before they notice you, you feel something kind of like tug at your arm. As Cassandra pulls you off the side out of view.
Okay, I'll try and bring Forge along.
She is following you.
Yeah.
Well, I think something went really wrong upstairs, big brother.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Well, I saw some of the guards. They were quite worried, and then they locked down several of the floors that Scarlet usually uses. And now Calamity attacking. I don't think that's a coincidence. I did,
Things
did,
are escalating.
did
You heard
mom did
from-
mom get in contact with you? And did she tell you about fucking Russians?
Well, she said she had some kind of information. She never said what it was.
I think the Russians are planning on starting either like they start World War or I honestly don't know. Things are super tense. Everyone's just I've never seen mom freak out like that. Like legitimately
Where is Mum?
I don't know. We were on video call not that long ago. I think she's she's back home. But you can never be too sure with her. Who's this guy? She like looks at Forge.
Forge, he's in it now. Bring him here for protection.
Oh, can he fight?
No, not really.
Kind of shit protection you're bringing then.
Well, no, protection for him.
Oh, we're protecting him. She kind of like looks at
Yes.
him, smiles, and says, "Ah, well, you're screwed." And kind of like turns back to you, Samuel.
Sorry about, comment, Forge.
Says, "Why you want to like the man? At least let him just make his peace." So I can't really reach out to Victoria.
Any of the others?
Nope. Like literally
Adam?
everyone's radio silent, and I don't know what to feel about that.
They said they were visiting somewhere with Victoria when I last talked to them. Don't
Wait,
know
they went
what's
back
happened to them
to her
afterwards.
little. They went back to like her place, like her lab thingy.
More than likely.
I don't think that's a good sign.
And yeah, now radio silence isn't filling me with too much joy.
Well, I can't reach out to Kate and or Victoria's brother either, so
Aren't they just upstairs? They're usually
no,
that's
no,
their room.
yeah, I broke in. They were just gone, and like security is all over the place. Like I'm freaking out a bit here. What about the demon girl? Managed to reach out to her?
Yeah, I'm probably not her favorite person after what you did, but
That's
I haven't
true.
tried to reach out.
Know what? I'll text her and like let her know.
Yeah, it might be an idea. Well, welcome to the fray, Forge.
Thanks.
It appears things are a lot more fucked than I thought.
Well, it's not that bad. Where is this? Where is this place that they're being kept at? Or like, I know Victoria had some interesting connections.
That she did. And I will say the name of her science lab because
Yeah.
Shadow cannot remember it.
You can like see Forge kind of like freeze for a moment, almost as if he's like waiting for something, as he says, "Ah, I found their file.
File?
Arms Manufacturing Corporation, Yeah, no, I guess this is getting worse by the minute. Although I suppose Osiris is into clothing and entertainment, and this place is built like a bunker.
You'd be surprised. Very strong windows.
Of course, they're reinforced, and then they also have the armor plating on the outside, and well, there's the double layer for in case of missile strikes. And I assume the executive suites are also protected from superhero battles, so it's probably at least tier 10 protection. Not to mention the automated gun defenses and missiles and mines and probably other things I'm not even aware of. And goes
Yeah,
on.
it's a very secure place.
As Cassandra kind of like comes back, says, "Well, she's in. She doesn't heard about them either, so well, let's just storm the place."
Well, let's not go and doing that. That would get ourselves killed.
Since when?
I'm not saying we don't go to rescue them. I'm saying we just don't storm the fucker.
Well, given the fact that, well, and this is the last message from mom, as she's gonna like lift up the phone to your face and just says, everyone is going back home, get on the first plane and leave Halcyon. How long do you think they're gonna keep her around if they're in the city?
Not long. We do it quick. We do it precise, but we don't go in guns blazing.
Forge just kind of like pulls out this kind of like thick square device as he kind of like starts extending it, and you can see like a sort of hologram of the Nocturne headquarters of their offices in the city. Outside scanners indicate very little activity inside, although I've detected a heavy compound underneath, although completely blocked from scanning, which indicates that they have quite a lot of things to hide. I'm not even exactly sure they're up to standard and code. Could probably report this to the city's police enforcement.
Well, at least we have a map layout. So
Only on the upstairs. I'm not sure what they have in the basement.
that's fine. Do you think you could take down any security measures they have, Forge?
Well, on the outside, it's just the standard civilian defense protocol. On the inside, I can't tell.
That's fine. That'll have to do. Well, welcome to the team, Forge.
Listen, if it's again, I don't. This isn't that bad. I think we can take down. We can. Well, maybe take down is a bit too optimistic, but at the very least, in accordance with the Halcyon Protection Unit, we surely can, at the very least, impede Nocturne's movement.
Forge, we're going in. They have our friends. That's the only likely story for this.
Yeah, and you should go and delay them until the police force gets there. Even though Calamity's current assault on the city might have some of them distracted, at the very least they're obligated by by Article 12 to provide support and investigate.
Forge, I know you're new to this, but everyone seems to be working for everyone else. Maybe we can get their help.
Do you think the Russian-backed company is being supported by the Halcyon government?
Yes.
I calculate the odds of that being about 30%. Not impossible, but unlikely.
You do know who our new head teacher is?
You mean the provisional dean they sent from St. Petersburg?
Yes.
I know the public record, and a clean public record usually indicates a rather seedy underbelly.
Exactly.
I'm not talking about reporting this to the Halcyon administration. I'm talking about reporting this to the protection unit, which last I checked, it was one of the few organizations the patriarch was directly involved before he died. If they are controlled by the Russian Federation, they might as well just own the entire city. But I will leave the call up to you.
No, ring them. We'll go in. Hopefully they can provide backup. If not, they're just more people for us to take down along the way.
He nods.
You ready to ride, Cassandra?
Born ready. As
Let's go.
yeah, you all embark as Hayumi will join you there on site. Meanwhile, they bring in Grimblade for you to talk to Victoria.
Hey there.
As he walks inside a full-on scarecrow costume, as he has a voice changer on, as his robotic voice comes through, says, "Well, now, I heard you wanted to talk to me. I am quite honored."
Yeah, I wanted to ask a question. How does your whole synthesization powers even work?
As he like pulls out a vial with a needle, says, "I stick this inside of you, start training your organic matter, and it will shortly after that switch into this nice yellowish color. Then I inject it into myself, and boom, I have your power. Quite nifty."
Victoria kind of looks at the vial. I thought there would be more to it.
Nope. Oh, there's more creative ways to use this, but I'm not gonna tell you everything. I even told you this just because you intrigue me, Victoria. I've heard a couple of things from Scarlet about you. Create powers out of nothing. It's a very interesting ability.
Yep. Create any power. Sadly, I know a woman who can copy powers too, and she couldn't copy that power, unfortunately.
See, I don't copy powers. I don't siphon them. I take your body, your mass, and I just use it for my own benefit. I'm still hopeful. Still hopeful it might work on you as well. I guess only time will tell. I don't even know if they're gonna let me do this to you. But, I'm very close to just backstabbing them and just doing this right now. But some
No.
professionalism is left in the rogue agent world.
This is a crazy question. Can you eject people with powers, or is it just you that can use your goop?
I've tried that a couple of times out of curiosity. They don't take it well. Some people just die, others die more violently. Some pass out, depends on the power, I guess. You see, each of us sort of accustomed to their own little thing. So if someone's really strong and I just inject them with something that boosts that strength, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be something in the same ballpark. Now if I inject them with the ability to manifest flame, they're just gonna burn themselves and just die.
Wonder how that would work for me, considering I do just have the index in my head of every single power that exists.
I do believe that's why I'm here. I think they want to test that out. A lucrative partnership with your little company here, which is why I'm not backstabbing them and taking you for myself.
I've heard you've been able to get a sample of Calamity's powers.
Yep. Insurance.
How'd you pull that off?
What can I say? I got lucky in New York. Well, I used to have 2 of them, but well, you win some, you lose some.
Victoria kind of cocks her head. You know, maybe I shouldn't tell you this, but if you want to stick around, I got to a fight with Calamity. That's why I'm here. And well, I may have briefly turned into him.
Interesting.
That's what they want to do. It's what they want to do. They want to figure out how to stabilize that and imagine.
I'll be damned.
Imagine your little sample you have of Calamity's power with whatever studies they want to do. Be quite interesting to them. You can probably get whatever you want from them with that. I'm trying to talk them into putting me in the power upgrader. We got a little enhancement center here, but they don't want to do that so soon. Me personally, I'm not sure how much time we've got. Just call it a bad feeling. Not sure how much time we're gonna have to do all the tests they want.
Kind of like it's a bit closer to you as you see the guards from behind like react as they pull out guns, and he like stops and kind of like raises his hands and says, "Oh no, boys, relax. I just nothing wrong happening." As he will pretty discreetly flick, kind of like you can see like a small tube just kind of like shoots out from underneath his arm and kind of like smacks into your chest as you manage to catch it quickly. as he like spins around towards the guards, kind of distracting them for a split second. Fine, I'm gonna back away slowly from her. No need to be so paranoid. It's like we don't work with together.
Is this vial filled with something, or
Yes, it's in fact filled with a yellowish substance, quite thick and heavy, and has a needle button.
I assume this thing would be difficult to hide on my person?
Yeah, they're not. I mean,
All right.
it's not like so big that it's impossible, but they're gonna
Alright.
notice it quite easily.
All right. I just want to make sure I'm reading the situation right with the
He-
size of this thing.
He basically gave you something that,
Oh.
well, he thinks the power nullificators in the room are not gonna be able to stop you.
Ah, well. Tick, we'll see if that deal stands, as Victoria's gonna eject herself.
Well, we switch scenes. Nathan, you open your eyes, super groggy, as you're like in a different room all alone now. You can see a video camera like standing in front of you. As Sarah's kind of like waiting for you and kind of like senses, you need like a glass of water, Mr. Grant. You are on mute, Dick.
No, I think I'll be fine.
Well, then I would like you to give out a statement notifying your sister that you are fine, and as long as she cooperates with us, nothing bad will happen to you. Please.
Oh my god. What's your name, Sarah?
Hmm.
How
I'm
do you think
giving
this
you-
is going to go?
I'm not really asking for your opinion. I'm giving
If
you
I
the
do-
courtesy to do this. Do this the hard
Or
way.
what? Or what? What is the alternative here?
Is chop you up in little pieces. After all, we need you alive, not intact. You can always have Mr. Grimblade synthesize you for exchange for different favors. Your power set is quite the catch.
So am I just prisoner for the rest of my life?
No, just for at least a few months. I assure you, you will be treated quite amiable as long as you cooperate.
Are you the person nullifying our powers?
No, that would be someone else in this room.
I'm gonna look around. Is there anybody else in
Yeah,
this room?
there's like a couple of guards.
Huh. Neat.
They all have the same uniform and they have helmets,
Yeah,
so you can't
that-
really tell their faces.
I assume that. That's why Nathan's like neat. Can I assess the situation to see if any of them are looking more intently than the others, or is it just all really uniform, like stormtrooper like?
Yeah, they're it's stormtrooper. Like you can't see their faces, you can't see their eyes.
Okay. All right. All right.
As yeah, you give out the statement per the teleprompter, and then I'm gonna stop the recording. Thank you for your cooperation. If you need anything, feel free to ask.
Yeah. Can I just go?
No.
Listen. You miss every shot you don't take.
Quite the humor you have on you. We will be departing within the hour. I suggest you relax and get some rest.
Mm-hmm. So are they just staying in here with me, or?
Yes, I was just gonna start walking out.
So do you guys play? Do you guys do cards?
Fortunately, none of them seem to react.
Do you got dental?
Yeah. How's your health insurance, guys? Are your premiums paid up?
Oh, while this riveting conversation is going on, Samuel, you meet with Kayumi across the street from the headquarters, and it's indeed, well, it's very late at night. It's like basically 4, 5 in the morning, as it's all just kind of shut down. There's very little movement from inside, as Ayumi says. So how armed are you think these people will be?
Well, seeing how they've more than likely managed to capture our friends, I'd say heavily armed to take down literal super beings. You can
Forge
hurt.
just kind of looks at you and says, I assume they have some power negators on their side. Otherwise, I don't see how they could take down such heavy weights.
Maybe a table.
Only if it's mahogany, I heard.
Depends on how hard you smack him with it.
Well, at the very least, I think these would be quite helpful. He hands everyone. There's sort of. It's about the size of your hand, your palm. It's like a piece of metal, and there's like sort of patterns on it as it moves.
What is it?
Movable anti-bullet defense plating. Small is enough to carry, and in case it has a reaction time faster than most people, so at the very least it should protect you against some gunfire. No, people aren't as resilient as your usual friends, Samuel.
No, I appreciate it.
He continues pulling out of his he has a large backpack as he hands out everyone gear. From like goggles, as this one should provide night vision, infrared, and a couple of other spectrums, as well as backup comms. And well, I've installed a program that should in real time map out the entire structure as we go along, so we have a better spatial awareness.
Damn, I should make you my new shop. My god, hardly compares to you.
Like I said, I'm not a fighter, but this is what I do. I'm an engineer.
A good one at that.
As
Can you take down the security?
their network is closed off, I can take out the outer layer, but I'm not even sure exactly how to get inside. There's at least 2 or 3 possible entrance points. I also believe they might have a way of extracting them underground, so I assume either a garage or a undercover hidden helipad.
There's always something.
I've left a couple of anonymous tips with the protection unit, informing them that, might have to keep their eye in the sky for possible espionage planes.
Ugh.
There you go, Hate. You are unmuted.
We have to switch back to like I guess over to what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
If that's okay.
That's fine.
So you don't Samuel.
Adam.
Yeah.
Adam would have also recovered and just kind of like he's in a room all alone at this point. Well, not all alone with guards, but you get the point.
Yeah, I can still feel my powers being suppressed, right?
Yeah, if you try and use
There's
them.
I'm on a call. Can you turn that down? I'm on a call. Can you turn that down real quick? Phone call. Me. Yes. Can I just real quick?
That's right. Tell them
so
off.
I can. Yeah. So I can feel my power being suppressed, right?
Yes.
So I know that certain powers work in different ways, right? Not every, even if two people can suppress powers, they don't suppress powers in the same way. It's like two people can control elements, they don't control elements in the same way, right?
Yeah. There's probably variations.
So Adam knows that in raw like strength, his power is strong enough to like even backfire and hurt himself if he goes all out.
Yeah.
Can Adam start trying to just like build up and up and up and up and try and overpower the power suppression?
It's a possibility. The thing is, if you do this, there's a heavy chance you will alert them, and they will like just fucking either sedate you or start actually getting aggressive. So if it's a risk you want to take, sure.
I will wait till the opportune moment. The moment I hear like commotion going on or like them getting distracted at all, that's what I'm gonna start.
Sure, I'll keep that in mind.
Okay. Thank you.
As Samuel.
Yeah.
As
All right. If there's multiple entrances, I'd imagine they have all of them guarded. We should probably take all the guards out on the entrances. Lit up from there. Keep.
Ayumi says.
communicated.
Ayumi says. I can deal with those. At least with some of the guards, without them knowing I'm even there.
True. Not
Sandra
like the
says.
usual power sets.
Sandra also says I have invisibility and illusion magic, so be able to have fun with those. I also have power negation, so in case we get into any heavy fighting, I can just negate it for everyone, but I think it's gonna hurt them a bit more than it's gonna hurt us.
That's true. Alright. We'll head on through the front. You guys want to take out the rest of the guards? Meet up in the middle.
As yeah. Forge says I'll be here with comms and running support.
You're gonna be alright all out here on your own?
I think there'll be less bullets flying my way.
It's true, but that means no one's here to watch you. Just keep an eye on your back.
Always.
Okay.
As yeah, feel free to give me a directly engage the threat, which is a danger roll if I'm not mistaken.
Just give me a sec. The character's taking a second to load.
Fine. I can roll for you.
Yeah, just do that and let me know the
having-
roll.
are feeling guilty. Yeah, so it's a partial success. So yeah, you, as the three of you split off, you can see Kayumi is being completely enveloped into like this sort of dark shadow that seemingly absorbs all light. Her eyes completely go black as your sister basically disappears. And as you get close to the building, the doors will just open as you Forge is sabotaging them from his position as you sneak in, and it's very easy to bypass the normal security guards as you reach this elevator. And as it opens, you kind of hear Forge in the comms and says, the elevator shaft seemingly goes down lower levels, but well, there shouldn't be any lower levels, so I presume that's your way in, but I think it's gonna be better if you go down the shaft manually.
Fair enough then.
As you'll...
I'll pry open the doors and
Yeah, you pop open through the elevator
make my way down.
as you start going down the ladder. And eventually it goes down farther than you would have expected, as you manage to pry open some doors as the goggles from Forge start mapping the area, as both Cassandra and Kayumi are not far behind you. As there's three of you, and Cassandra's like, well, I'll take the left one.
I'll take the right then.
As Kayumi says, yes, I'll go straight forward. As you three split, and the devices do synchronize with one another as you slowly start to map out the area. As Samuel, I assume you have all the artifacts on you, so you'll be able to quickly shift through them.
Yeah, I have all my gadgets.
As yeah, doesn't take you too long. This is much more guarded. As unfortunately, there is no way to hack this security, but you were given some EMP charges to, at the very least, short circuit the security systems, which Cassandra like immediately just fucking throws them. As there's a general alarm that gets raised, as they won't know where you are, but they know that the facility has been compromised, so expect retaliation. As everyone in all their rooms do hear the alarm being triggered. As Victoria, you will have the vial in your hand.
Yeah, it's injected. I'm injecting it.
As you inject it and you push it in, you feel the liquid go into your veins with a painful motion as it flows into you, and you just feel this very unnatural sensation. It's, your body like spasms for several seconds. Not sure what you do after that, as the guards are suddenly just fucking...
She's gonna immediately use her powers, just fucking try to knock them against the wall.
When you say use your powers, do you mean manipulate the elements?
Yeah, the normal powers I have.
Well, your intention is to use your powers, but
They die.
nothing happens. Instead, you feel your legs move almost as if, well, the intent was there, and when you kind of like put your arms forward, almost like blitz through the entire room, you're like next to them. Your arm has passed through them, as your arms are elongated, stretched beyond human normal proportions, and have skewered both guards as they just immediately fucking drop dead, as blood's like pouring out onto your arms and the floor.
Toyo looks at it for a second or two before she turns back to the Grimblade. Can you help me get to the Power Enhancement Center?
Yep, right this way. Your arms are back to normal. You're not even sure when that happened.
Is there
You're
any
not-
like reflective surfaces nearby that like does Victoria still look like Victoria?
Yeah,
All right.
just never. The time you took for you to, you're not sure if your arms were elongated, if you just saw like an after image. It was a very weird sensation. As yeah, Grimblade's gonna like go around, and you can see him inject himself with something as well. As the door opens and he just fucking like slams the two guards guarding it, as they just fly against the wall and just fall unconscious. Well, it looks like we have visitors. I guess you are high valued prisoners.
Yeah, Sarah seemed pretty sure that she cleaned everything up, but all it takes is one person, one word. That's why I was saying we don't have time. She didn't want to listen, though.
It is what it is. Meanwhile, what's Nathan? Is Nathan doing anything as the alarm is triggered and guards are clearly
Are any of the
agitated?
guards leaving? Are any of the guards leaving?
No.
How many of them are there?
6 with you, because you're a bit more intimidating than what Victoria was.
Don't worry, that will change.
Yeah. Looks like the cavalry's here, guys. So I suggest you leave and maybe just leave the door open on the way out.
Well, like, well, they look at each other and says, sedate him and let's get him out of here. As
Is there any furniture by me? Like I was sitting.
there's the couch you're on.
Fuck.
It's a bit heavy to pick up and slam them with. You can try and like
Yeah.
actually just fight them. So you can give me a danger roll. The apprentice has become the master.
It's gonna be a complication. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it in my fucking
Be very
bones.
funny. No. No. In fact, yeah, you, as they two of them approach you to sedate you, you told that combat training to use as you start basically kicking the shit out of them. You manage to surprise sucker punch one of them and just slam your body into the other as the vial just like the syringe falls to the ground. You kick it away as the other ones will pull out guns at you. As the door opens, Samuel, you see 4 guards, pistols aimed at Nathan.
I switch to the gun and just like try and cut a bullet into all 4 of them.
Yeah, you just have to shoot it 4 times as the bullets just move. You don't even have to aim. You have aimbot on. As Nathan, you just see Samuel fire the gun 4 times. The bullets hit their targets as all guards just fall dead.
Do I feel my powers return?
Yes.
Sweet. Hey Sam, what took you so long? Did you get the invitation?
Sadly, these people didn't want to invite along? How's the party?
Dead on arrival. Let's get the fuck out of here. We gotta go find the others.
Meanwhile, as
Ugh.
as Adam is
Jimmy and Cassandra were along with us. Hopefully they'll find.
meanwhile while Adam is stacking up those burns, there's a moment, Hate, you are unmuted now. There's a moment as your door doesn't open. You just hear like a heavy thumping as it just kind of like bends inwards, as that does give you the chance to just do actually try and overpower an owl roll for you. Let's see how it works.
Thank you.
Um,
If I have some burns, can I put them onto the overload myself ability? That gives me a +10 to unleash.
I guess yeah, you can just because I don't know how your mechanics work by default. Burn. Roll with your mark another condition
Beautiful.
as yeah, you have 3 burn, and I guess you can use overcharge. You just fucking let me know how you take at least several of these people out.
So the moment I overcharge and I get snapped through the mental restraint, do I see any of them react to that?
Yeah, no, they're like completely focused on the door that's being fucking battered down by something quite heavy on the other side.
None of them react to me breaking through the power, though.
They don't seem to notice you in that fraction of a second. This is happening
Oh, cool.
literally like
Yeah.
seconds.
Then just the entire ground and ceiling will just like sprout teeth and smash shut on all of them, like a big mouth closing around them.
As well, some of them get caught in it, some of them are aware enough as they're able to dodge this before the doors get fucking like pushed open, flung into the other side of the room as you see Kayumi. But it's like Kayumi's shape as shadows are leaking out off of her. As they just kind of like, she like with surprising amount of speed bull rushes some of the people who've dodged the teeth. One of them was about to shoot you before she fucking caves his skull in. As the rest of them are just dead, being eaten by the wolves.
Adam looks at like the dead people for like a second or two, and just says, "We have to go and get the others. Is there anyone else here?"
No, we have. Actually, I'm gonna try and speak, but you just hear this fucking gargled mess. But she's gonna turn around and like start walking backwards. I presume you will follow her,
Yeah, I will.
as I will mute you before my ears get drowned. As,
Yeah, that's a freaking freezer. It likes to scream at us. for no
holy
reason.
shit!
This happens all the time. I hate it. It drives me insane.
Have you guys not already turned Hate down?
I did just turn him down now.
I turned him down
did it, so
preemptively. I knew it was going to be bad.
But
I'm doing it now.
yeah.
No,
So-
because if he plays Adam correctly, I wouldn't be able to hear him.
Because of his like a stage whispering.
As Victoria, you are again. There's a couple of guards.
Yeah, like I can't hear him if he
Yeah.
fucking plays Adam.
So Victoria, as you are going towards the enhancement chamber, a couple more guards are gonna try and stop you.
Uh, Victoria is gonna try to not kill him, but like they gotta get out of the way.
As they aim and shoot their guns, time almost kind of like slows down. I think Shadow was talking, and I would. Shadow, by the way, we couldn't hear anything if you were talking. But yeah, Victoria, the bullets are flying towards you in slow motion.
Yeah, Victoria is just going to kind of like weave around them, like to the side.
Thing is, Victoria, you don't move. You can't move. It's like you're in some sort of sludge, and every movement is very hard to pull. But you know what you can do? Every time you visualize yourself in a different spot, it just happens.
Ah, the calamity power. Yeah, as Victoria does that, she's then going to like visualize being like right between them.
Yeah. It's easy to knock them out, as with like the smack of your backhand, you just send one of them flying. As you then like look towards the others, and you just visualize your hand hitting them, and it just happens in quick succession before they can all of them fly almost at the same time.
As Victoria does that, there's gonna be a laugh. There's seem like if Grimblade is still with her, she's gonna say, "Oh, I could get used to this."
Yeah, no, you're pretty much living up to that name. As he's gonna like pry open a door that leads, you see the enhancement chamber. Do you even need this machinery?
She's gonna look at him and she's gonna say, "Last time I did this, it was only temporary. If we charge my power, if we charge not this, but some of my other abilities, might be able to make it a permanent thing."
That'd be something.
Victoria nods and, all right.
He is gonna inject himself with another vial as he goes up to the console and starts firing up the machine. And like mumbles to himself, says, "Thought this nerd shit's actually gonna be useful for one."
Victoria just shrugs. You never know.
So yeah, the machine like starts humming. Well, after you, my lady. Happy hunting, happy juicing.
Yeah. Thanks for the help. I owe you one.
Seems quite fun.
Victoria's gonna get in.
As strap yourself to the machine. And how does this machine even look?
So basically, it kind of looks like the pod that fucking Vader is in. Except, like, it's filled with liquid. She has to, like, put on this suit. She has to, like, put a cover on her mouth. And basically just, like, suspends her in this liquid. I'm not sure exactly how it would work, but, like, that's what it looks like on the inside and on the outside.
Oh, there's no real time to the suit. So you just jump into the thing. As the pod closes around you, the liquid starts filling up as you start floating in it. As the lights dim, so they don't really hurt your eyes. And then you can feel your body start violently shaking. If there's any mechanical
Technically, this is using my sanctuary, which it has two downsides of my sanctuary are draws dangerous attention and tied intrinsically to my doom. And there's a whole list of things like you can like make
Yeah.
me require like 4 conditions. I'm not sure how you would want to
Yeah, it's fine.
do that, but like I would probably get doom from this. I'm not gonna lie.
As yeah, you like it's painful. You feel your body start like breaking down and healing itself back up, breaking down and healing itself back up over and over again as the pain is maddening. This process doesn't last long, but these couple of minutes feel like forever before the pod just like short circuits and opens the kind of like loud thumping noise as Grimblade kind of like pushes it open further up. Says, well, I guess the system's fried, but how do you feel, kid?
Victoria is gonna like as she gets out, she's gonna like put a hand on like the outside of the thing, and she's probably not caring how much pressure she puts onto it.
Yeah,
Like, just, like-
no, it's just fucking like completely bends.
Feeling pretty good.
That sounded to me like there's a lot of security coming down this way, so I'm quite squishy compared to you right now.
My mother wanted a weapon. Let's go see how well she did.
As you walk up to the door, you
I'm gonna get so much superior at the end of this.
use. First of all, yeah, feel free to mark one Doom Tracker. As
Yes, which that does mean I have filled up the doom.
as
Which-
the doors
yeah.
open, there's several armed security, and as they see you, well, they will start shooting tranquilizer darts. Are you gonna even try and dodge
Yeah.
this?
Victoria just like the way like Calamity moves, she just basically just fucking instant transmissions behind like into the middle of them. I don't think that's gonna work anymore, boys. You could run. And then she's immediately just going to punch one, like full force, not holding back.
Yeah, as your hand just kind of like passes through him, and then like the rest of the force of the kinetic force flings the body into a wall. As they like actually like start fucking like running away from you.
Yeah, Victoria's gonna let them run, and she is going to start laughing like. That. It's like I can just do anything I fucking want now.
Here's so as the kind of from around the corner, you see 3 people running towards you. Sandra, your brother, and Kate. as they kind of like stop and look at you.
Literally fucking just immediately in front of Cassandra, hugging her.
Why don't you roll me a freak?
Roll your freak.
Mhm.
Got it. Success.
Okay. As you go and hug her, and she screams in pain.
Let's go immediately.
As you can see, like she has like her shoulders have been completely popped out of her sockets.
Victoria's gonna immediately spontaneously generate a healing ability. Shit, I'm sorry. It. She's gonna start to heal her. Like, when Victoria talks, like, does Victoria's voice actually come out?
Yeah, no, it does. As she's just gonna like
Okay.
twist on. Before you even do that, I don't want to give you a doom tracker for nothing. She will twist one of her rings, and you can see like the shoulders start to like pop back. Holy shit! You almost killed me. What?
Yeah. Sorry. I'm kind of getting used to it. Hey, this is my new friend Grimblade. He shot me full of some calamity juice, and then I got in the Power Enhancement Center. I'm pretty sure I'm just Calamity now.
Grimlade's not near you. He's back in the chamber. He never left.
Oh shit! I thought he followed. And that's just Victoria saying that, like when she notices. Yeah. I'm all of fucking Calamity's powers. I've got them.
Okay. Well, we can talk about this when you get out of here. As the Cassandra will radio in, you Samuel, that they've managed to locate Victoria, and you all need to get the fuck out of there.
I have Nathan. Anyone good?
Ayumi would speak up
Awesome.
that she's got Adam, and they're both like making their way towards the exit.
Alright, convene on the elevator.
And you said there's Alexander and Kate here too, right?
Yeah, they're both looking rather shocked.
Yeah. Gonna look at them and just. I think I'm starting to piece it together, guys. And Victoria does look like she's completely fucking manic.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they're both they both look at you rather concerned, but Sandra's like, okay, listen, we just need to get out of here. We'll figure everything out later. Now, let's go.
Yeah.
As you all kind of run. As Victoria, for you, like it's weird. Like you can just sort of phase alongside with them. You don't really need to even move. Honestly, it's just as it's involuntarily. It actually takes effort not to do this. As Nathan, Adam, you kind of you all regroup at the same time. Kate, you are unmuted. I hope your freezer is not beeping at you.
It probably will again.
The robots.
As you all
Taking
kind of
over.
yeah, you all regroup in this central hallway as the exit is quite close by.
So I see. Does Adam see Victoria flitting
Yes.
around?
Yes, you both see her. Like she's not running alongside the others. She's just moving and teleporting in rapid succession.
That's new.
New power?
It's I'll explain it all later, but basically, I think I've got all of Calamity's powers now.
Okay, we'll talk about that later. Everybody in the elevator.
No, up the shaft.
All right. Well, I'll just carry you all up the shaft of the elevator. Let's go.
I'm pretty sure I can just blink up there.
All right, whoever can get up there, just get up there, and I'll carry the rest.
Cool.
As-
I'll use my burn ability of move to just.
Yeah, you can create
Uh,
like a moving platform for everyone, Adam.
Yeah.
Spend your last turn as
Alright.
you're all being carried up top. As the Forge notifies you on the comm, Samuel, that the protection unit has sent people here to investigate, and he has created a backdoor for you.
Right.
For visual purposes, it's actually a giant like spider with a flat back carrying everyone up.
Sick.
As instead of going to the front, you're all gonna be evacuated. You're gonna follow Samuel out the back, where you see like a part of the wall has been fashioned into a very nice looking door, as Forge is on the other side. As there's a van. It says, think we can requisition this as we get away.
Yep, let's go.
Ah, God, no,
Get
I
some
don't.
robots.
I don't know how Hate can survive that. No, I would just lose my shit.
If you work long enough in food prep, you just tone that shit right
yeah,
out.
I guess.
Yeah, you just become used to it.
Fucking
Oh,
7+ years working in food prep, I am completely desensitized to loud alarms.
Is there like a
Uh.
purpose to it, like doing that? Like I don't.
It gave you
Yes,
attention.
because usually when it beeps like that, usually when things beep like that in restaurants or fast food places or whatever, it's telling you either something needs to be put out, put back in, or something's wrong.
Hmm,
Usually it means something
That-
needs your attention.
I see.
But after a certain point, they just make that noise all the time without their
Yeah.
Yeah, because eventually everything breaks, but they
Ah.
don't replace it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I understand. I was gonna say if something needs your attention every like 30 seconds, you might as well just not. But yeah, it just breaks down, I guess.
I have a $1 million laser, and there's errors always on it, and I don't even know what half of them do.
Listen, nothing works, but nothing works like the way it's supposed to. Everything's broken, but like, yeah, we're still making food, so I guess it's fine.
It's literally held together by duct tapes and dreams.
God, there ain't no dreams anymore.
It's so
It's
funny.
spite.
They bought like a new laser, and within like they put it in the wrong spot, so they had this 2-story laser they had to move over, and then like when it was working, it like within the first day, it was already like screws and stuff were just being found. It's like, well, I hope this ain't important.
Yeah. As you'll get into the van, and Forge will just drive it away from the site, as you can see a police officer moving in on the facility.
So
Victoria laughs. Sarah's fucked.
fuck Sarah.
Yeah, fuck her. I think
Is,
she.
is Sarah the one that captured you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was my handler. I think she was actually. You know, I think she was right, which is why I did it.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that, or we should actually
Yeah,
we should probably put a bunch of
So I
huh?
met. So there's this guy called Grimblade. He siphons people's powers. He seems like a charitably, if I could call him. He seems like the type of guy who you could be charitably described as a violent psychopath. I talked to him a bit, and let's say at the end of it, he injected me with some of the synthesized calamity powers. We got to the power enhancement center, hopped into it, broke it, and as she just spins a bit, and it's pretty good.
So you're pretty much Calamity now?
Are you having trouble controlling it? It's a new power.
So yeah, there's a bit of a problem. Like strength's a big strength training. We have to do some strength training to learn how to
I can help you with that.
Cassandra's like, she almost snapped me in two, and I had your powers, Nathan.
You,
um.
I can.
It's
help
also
you with
really hard to stay in one place. Like it's not. It's actually the opposite. It's not that it's hard to stay in one place. It's hard for me to move while actually moving. I just
Uh,
kind of just want to teleport around everywhere.
Okay.
I don't know
just
if it's still
easier.
going on, but Calamity has been spotted more throughout the night still.
I don't have.
Shit, I want
have
to
any of
fight
the
him. I
phone.
want to fight him.
Victoria, you don't even know how to control yourself right now.
Or just
That's
Yeah,
sits
no,
up
But
yeah.
and
you might
And he
destroy
can-
the entire
yeah.
city if we don't act out.
the car just comes to a sudden abrupt stop as Forge hits the brake and says, I think you
Fuck.
might get your wish sooner. As yeah, like down the street there's Calamity just fucking standing there.
Forge,
Focus
go to
on-
reverse.
Focus on keeping people safe. As Victoria's going to immediately just fucking just go at him.
Fuck. Nathan goes in it with her.
Rest of us move people. We can't let him kill the rest.
Yeah, like this is
Evacuate
downtown.
buildings.
This is not even upper north. So as Victoria, feel free to unleash your powers, and Nathan as well if you want to just engage with this.
Yes. Yeah, I'll spend 1 advancement to get a forward on this. So freak. Roll. So that's an 11.
Yeah.
13.
Well, Nathan, you might be outclassed in speed here as they like start blitzing in this sort of increasingly hard to follow dance. Victoria, you've done this before, but now you're actually. It's like a game of chess. He moves, you move. He moves, you move. And when you go to punch him, he gets hit. As you can see, its flesh kind of being torn apart before it puts itself back together.
Victoria is having the time of her life. She lives in a world of cardboard now, and she just found her dark side. I'm gonna fucking beat your ass.
Nathan, they're not like even on the street right now. They're just flying, teleporting through the air. As this might just be like a second time you all should focus on rescuing civilians, like Samuel said, instead of you fighting Nathan. But I'll leave that up to you. As everyone else, Hate, I will unmute you. I assume Adam is also gonna save people instead of just fighting.
He is pretty much doing the same thing he did last time. It is a shame that I wasn't able to talk to her earlier because I was gonna say something, but we ran into Calamity before I was unmuted.
Well,
It's okay.
you can shout something to her right now if you want.
Now's not the time.
Nah. If there's nothing I can physically do, I guess I will go rescue people.
Yeah, I know.
As
Nathan, give me visual on where people are in the building.
yeah, between Adam's shape-shifting automatons as they begin, you, Nathan, you can fly up as you can start identifying and flying into places where these two are about to crash land. And just either tank a hit to not let the building get hit, or just redirect them. You start evacuating people. Everyone will move in sort of very well coordinated, Samuel, as now with Forge's little goggles, you suddenly have the entire area mapped. And you have heat signatures on a lot of people, so it's quite easy to direct Nathan on where to go, who to rescue, and Adam as well. As I want Samuel to give me and assess the situation, because you are in fact coordinating these people.
Oh, God damn it.
Well,
Yeah, Grant, do you want to
I'll-
roll it? Because
Yeah,
it's
I
really
forgot.
bugging out for me.
Don't worry.
Oof.
Wow.
Fortunately,
Ah.
Scarlet de-edged me too much.
unfortunately, you also had guilty, but yeah, no, it's a garbage roll. There's a lot of people. Saving all of them is impossible. So you'll do your best. But unlike Upper North, this is a much more heavily populated area in the sense that there's a lot more high-rise buildings. Luckily, there's a lot more offices as well, so not all of these places are lived in, especially at this hour in the morning. But like the collateral fucking damage will be insane.
As long as,
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, as long as we get as many people as out we can, buildings can be rebuilt.
The economy, fool.
Yeah, I'm sure Halcyon will recover from being fucking
The
level.
fucking economy.
Listen, you don't need any more heroes now. I'm here.
Yeah, yeah.
Grunt.
Well,
Grunt, back him down a peg.
no, why? Why would I?
Because it never happens. Because it never happens. I swear to God.
Listen, Dick. No, you're the happy one.
I am the happy one.
You're the hopeful one.
I am. Teach me how
You
to
know,
be
it's
hopeful.
really funny. You'll remember back when Victoria convinced Alexander to back down from his plan, she basically told him, you know, if we can take down Calamity, we can basically tell the world to change and do whatever we want. Who can stop
Yeah.
us?
Jesus Christ.
And
I am optimistic. Hopeful.
yeah, it's like you thought I was gonna make you Dark Superman.
No. And we
Actually,
would've-
you're just Lex Luthor. So
It's not true. He's at least Billy Batson.
yeah, no, Adam's doing a wonderful job saving the few people about. So yeah, no, Victoria, you're not winning, but you are definitely keeping up and exchanging blow for blow.
Yeah.
There's
You know-
the thing is, he regenerates from anything you like inflict on him. You also regenerate from whatever he inflicts on you. So it's sort of a stalemate at
Yeah.
the moment.
Seeing that, Victoria is going to try to start guiding this fight away from the city now.
Yeah. It is easily done as you move through the air, as even falling is slow for you. Before you realize that you are above the water. And in that moment, just blinks away. He's gone. You lose sight of him and the next blow doesn't come.
Oh shit. Zaz, teleported up? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, Victoria looks around, goes like, "Really? Running away? We were just starting!" So Victoria's gonna start heading back, because at this point she is not concerned of anyone fucking arresting her.
As yeah, you will, as everyone is kind of like you've managed to successfully bring out the people at this point. Emergency services have arrived and are helping you, the people. As for the moment, Samuel is actually coordinating with some of the local authorities. As Nathan, you do see Victoria zip back around, just completely using her powers. Everyone just kind of like staring at her now.
Yeah, Victoria immediately just comes in. The fucking bastard ran away! Fucking Calamity fucking ran away from me! We were just starting!
Victoria, let's go somewhere not so public, alright?
We'll
Fine.
reconvene at the towers.
Fine.
Unfortunately, Nathan, you do hear a booming noise through the air. Very familiar one.
Shit. Victoria,
As
go to the towers. I'll be there soon.
Victoria, you do see Nathan's sister is flying towards your position.
Yeah, Victoria's just gonna blink away. Your sister is not worth the effort.
Damn
Hey,
it.
she should be used to people like Calamity disappearing by this point.
That makes. Did she say that? Like she's not working?
No, that's just me being an asshole.
Okay, I was gonna say
Because
I was like,
literally,
oh,
like Victoria's kind of on a power high right now, but she doesn't want to get into a fight with your sister while you're here.
while I'm here was the distinction. No, but yeah, he'll just tell her, get the fuck out of here. We'll meet back at the tower.
Yeah, just
As-
Hit
yeah.
me up whenever.
Again, you can't like it's teleporting is a bit hard unless you're gonna use your Doom tracker, but you can teleport in short successions as you bullets out of here before she
Yeah.
actually gets there. As the
I am very tempted to go pay Mother a visit, but I'm not going to.
you could just don't you have the teleport to Calamity? The teleport to anyone you've talked to?
Yeah, that takes a Doom though.
Yeah, so all Calamity. You could do that. I'm just saying you could do that.
Don't listen to
Hold on,
Grunt.
hold on. Let me roll something here, Grunt.
God damn it.
Yeah, I am doing that.
God damn it.
Well, that's fine. The next game, the next people might not catch a game. So
It's the dice, guys.
You could have just said no.
It is.
Yeah. See, the problem is, if I was being true to the character, I wouldn't have rolled at all, Tick.
Nobody listens. Mac, shut the fuck up. You're not even here.
so
You should be going to bed right now.
He might be able to go
He's
to
got a
bed.
game in like an hour. Like, what do you mean?
It might be now Shadow. We don't know. Maybe not.
Oh, maybe
Uh.
not, but there's always the hope.
as you find yourself in a pretty dark, poorly illuminated room, you can hear like some sort of machinery going in the back. As you kind of like spot this rather large, almost swimming pool sized. I'm not sure how to describe it. Pod filled with this viscous liquid.
Looks oddly familiar. In the broadest terms, considering what the Power Enhancement Center for Victoria looked like.
Yeah, but this thing is distinctively more viscous and way bigger.
Huh. Victoria looks at it and looks around. It's not what I was expecting.
You hear a soft voice coming from the side and says, I am sorry to disappoint. What were you expecting? You glance and you recognize Charles the therapist.
Hey? Wasn't expecting you for one. I don't know, I was kind of expecting, I don't know, a cave? Maybe somewhere deep underwater? Maybe somewhere in space?
Who said it's not any of those?
Oh yeah, you're alright. So... What's all this going on with Calamity then? Because I feel like you're the guy who knows.
Well, it's a test. A stepping stone. A wall people need to climb over, and you are the first, so congratulations. First First of a new
Yeah,
generation.
thanks. Yeah, thanks. This fucking shit is rad. It fucking makes. It kind of makes it all worth it, really.
When I learned about you, I knew you had the potential in it. I didn't expect you to achieve it so soon. You have surpassed any expectation.
Well, I can't take all the credit for that. Grimblade was a real help.
Ah. Ever the opportunist, I see.
Eh,
At least he wasn't completely useless in the end.
So, did like Vera? Was this all everything with like Vera making all those fucking trying to make those super soldiers kids? Was that planned, or was that just a random coincidence that just happened to like benefit you?
I let people do their own things. My goal is to advance humanity. Vera's approach, well, rather unethical, apparently did manage to produce results. You are standing here. But no.
Yeah.
Well, I provided her with some samples. Everything else was mostly up to her.
So, if you don't mind me asking, I might have an idea. What is the point of the Kame test? It's of course to get people up to a new level, but a new level to do what?
To survive.
Have you seen them too? The guys at the end of time?
He points with his stick towards the large pod. I've seen them. I've seen one in person. Right in there. Sleeping
Victoria's
mostly.
gonna look closely at it.
You can only see the liquid. It's you can't detect any sort of shape.
Huh.
That will
Didn't think I'd
be
ever see one.
that will be the last test, and we'll be able to kill one as a species. Ensure that we will not be wiped out.
Victoria spins around. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it when I told Alexander that he was being tricked. That fucking killing everyone with superpowers wasn't gonna fucking work. That they weren't just gonna.
They don't eliminate people who don't see as threats. Guess that's one approach. The wrong one in my opinion, but
I don't really like that approach either. I don't really like the approach where we just hope and pray that they decide not to do anything.
we've
I assume they're people. They can change their minds.
been given a legendary opportunity. I've discovered I've discovered this one crash landed on Earth quite a long time. Ever since then, I let yourself knew that we would eventually be on their radar. To be prepared.
How long have you been at? How long have you been at this?
I've discovered it during the Second World War. Many decades.
Hmm. Is it incorrect for me to assume that you've been on your own the whole time?
You could not let this thing fall into the hands of anyone else. I've... It's the DNA. It's quite toxic. Humans, at least most humans, took a while to find a correct dosage for amongst the populace.
So, based on what Victoria knows about superheroes, is that around the time powers started showing up, or did they show up
Yep.
before that?
Nope, they started showing
Ah.
in 1947.
Huh. Wow. And Calamity, did you make him too?
%50 alien, 50% human.
I'll just take that on the face of it, because I feel like if you start explaining the science behind it, I'm not gonna understand any of it.
Short answer, yes, I did make. It's not really sentient.
I kind of guessed that. One of the times I saw him fight, it was like it was weird watching him fight. It's like he wasn't. It's like he was just like some sort of machine robot. Like he was getting orders. When he didn't get orders, he had to wait for a bit.
Correct.
Huh. Well, me and my brother did look into the future, and we saw that getting to a stage where we can actually beat Calamity, humanity, that was one of the ways that we survive, win, however you want to put it.
We're getting close to the point. With you, with other powerful, enhanced individuals. Soon, I estimate 1-2 generations. There will be plenty of individuals on that level. Then there will be nothing to be afraid of.
What's the next step then? I mean, like, not like what's above Calamity. I mean, like, what's next for, I guess, me and you?
That depends on you. I would hope you would help me in this endeavor. Others still have potential, like your friends. They have the potential to achieve this, even if it's gonna maybe take a bit longer. And then, once there are enough of them, together we will kill this thing. That will prove the rest of its species that you shouldn't fuck with us.
Victoria's gonna try to pierce the mask real quick,
Yep.
just to see if this because I clearly know this man's willing to do horrible things
Yes.
for this, but I want to see like if the motivation of humanity will survive and stand on its own is like genuine, or if he has
Yep.
an ulterior motive. 3.
Can't pierce the mask, but seems genuine to you.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, Victoria. I mean, fuck, even fuck if that role had gotten better, Victoria's kind of was gassed up by Sarah, completely bought into what she was saying of helping people, and yeah, Victoria will just look and say, "Yeah, I'm in." Me and my brother, we've seen the end of fucking time. We've seen these things. And yeah, fuck, maybe if we ignore them, they'll fucking go away.
I would recommend you be much more careful.
Yeah,
Using
yeah.
too many of will eventually tip them off.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Don't
I
wanna-
will say this. And she's gonna just reach into the large bat and pull out Calamity's head. It's kind of like fling it at your feet. Take this back with you. Don't think the world needs Calamity anymore.
Victoria's gonna nod. She feels like she has a pretty good idea. What he means by that, either create a new thing or have Victoria take on that mantle, and yeah, Victoria will pick it up.
He only needed Calamity to see if anyone can like actually take him out, and very least you're head to head with him.
Victoria will nod and pick up Calamity's head. Yeah.
Be in touch
Yes.
with him.
Be in touch, and I'm just gonna assume, but I want to ask just in case. I assume until they get to where I am, this is or until they get to where they need to be, no one's told about this, right?
You know, it's, people
Good.
will not understand.
I mean, yeah. Unless the only person who might understand it is Alexander. He's also seen the end of it, but I don't want to really put that on him right now. Give him some time.
He nods.
As Victoria wants to get an idea of where she's at, she's gonna step out.
Nowhere to step out. This is like you don't see any doors, you don't see any
Oh,
windows.
there's no door. Alright. Well, I'll be going back to Halcyon then.
Kind of like looks at you and says, "You didn't really think you can get here anywhere else other than teleporting."
It's been a long day.
Earn some rest.
Talk to you later.
Meanwhile, while this was going on, Nathan, your sister lands next to you. Okay, Hate, I will unmute you then. Not Free Jane gonna yell at you.
God, I hope not, dude.
Are you
No,
scared
so
in the
what you were saying,
background?
Josh, about that usually having a meaning, technically it does. It's some sort of warning, but we just turn it off because it's not our thing, and it just will just randomly beep at us.
Yeah,
We
that's
can't stop
the
it.
funny part, because it's a warning, but if it's a warning that sounds every like 2 minutes, it's like an interesting warning, I guess.
Yeah, no,
Because
it's
of course you'll
yeah.
just tune it out eventually, and it's not gonna warn you then. But yeah, as she's gonna kind of grab all of you and kind of like take you off to the side. She says, "I'm gonna need some explanations."
That's kind of a tricky one because we
Well,
didn't even.
we have reports of Calamity showing up here, and then Victoria. I'm only matching her description, meeting him, and then just disappearing.
Yeah. Calamity disappeared
And
again.
why do you need this information?
Why?
Oof.
What do you mean why? Yeah, I'm not in the mood. So Nathan, please just tell me what's going on.
So Victoria can create powers. She fought Calamity. Calamity disappeared. And I told her to go home because she did not need the exposure of this.
You're telling me Victoria fought Calamity 2 times in the same night.
Yeah. Yes, that is what I am saying.
You realize what this means, right? That's tomorrow? I don't know how the world's gonna look.
Optimistic.
No, because earlier tonight, at least she didn't look like Victoria. Now? Do you think the fucking reporters wouldn't catch that? It's gonna be all over the news tomorrow.
We'll worry about it.
just just fucking go home. I don't. Fuck.
Hey, we'll worry about it tomorrow. Today, people got saved, and that's what people are going to remember. We'll worry about the rest later.
She just fucking like takes off.
Yeah, so we can't tell her about the Russian thing, guys.
Obviously.
Yeah, because the police force isn't just right now storming their entire facility. What?
Jackpot's dad is on the case.
As...
He's on the case.
No,
Yeah.
he was in one of those buildings. He fucking died.
Is Victoria gonna teleport to any of them or like somewhere else?
Yeah, just right back on the street.
Yeah, you see
Oh.
Victoria appear next to you, holding Calamity's head.
I got him.
I don't know if
Nice.
I'm.
Adam just looks at that and he goes, "Victoria, are you okay?"
Yeah, I mean, got a little hairy there. Healing factor can get overwhelmed, but luckily I was able to pull it through.
No, I mean not physically, but are you okay? You've been manic this whole time.
Yeah. Victoria takes a bit of breath. It's kind of going up high there. Might need some time to rest. Properly adjust to the new me.
Remember to differentiate what's you talking and what your powers talking. Trust me, I know what it's like to get overwhelmed by them and lose control. Trust me. You have to remember, don't lose yourself.
Victoria nods. She looks at Calamity's head. Trust me, I got the warning right here in my hands. which is why I don't know who he was before he became this. I don't think he had anything to hold on to. But luckily I do. Which is why I'm gonna have to ask you all, keep an eye on me if I start getting out of control, detached, or whatever. Try to pull me back down to reality.
I will.
You can
I can
try.
punch you.
Just
I think you'll
remember,
I think you'll hurt your hand if you do that now.
remember, Victoria,
This has
you're
got
not a
me before.
monster. You're not a monster. You're not a weapon. You're Victoria. You're our friend. You're human, just like the rest of us.
Yeah,
Mm,
I'm a hero.
We might want to let the rest of the city know that your sister is right. The news is going to put this out. We might want to get ahead of it.
People probably taking fucking photos of the severed Calamity head.
Run, do
we're
I
off
see
for-
people
we're off for,
around
like, an
us, by the
alley.
way? Oh no, right, he's still gone. Fuck. It's okay. Grunt's not here, which means nothing happens. Nothing counts.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
might
go
want
home.
to-
Or a mustache on Calamity's face.
We might want
Yeah.
to put our spin on it.
Yeah, I
You
might
think
want
I
to
should
go.
Sure that everyone knows you're here as a protector rather than an
Yeah.
actual destroyer. They just saw you
Do you?
display the same power as Calamity. It's worrying.
Yeah, we're gonna thread the needle on because if they find out that a company manufactured this, it's not gonna end well for anyone.
That's
No.
why we put our spin on it. If you have
Yeah.
a contact within the news, we use it.
We should probably
Hey,
call.
I bet Emma would love an exclusive interview with the lady who killed
Okay,
Calamity.
so
Exactly.
you should probably make it an official statement instead of just the paparazzi person.
Are you talking about? Sorry, guys, I missed this discussion. But are you talking about this in front of the others, the other NPCs?
Yeah.
I
Sandra,
don't assume they're there.
Sandra would actually speak and says, "You think her first reaction will be like, oh yeah, okay, cool, you just killed the most dangerous being on the planet. Can I get your statement? Are you like
Well, I am pretty
delusional?
cool.
Okay, so I'm gonna go get my
Oh my
sister,
god.
and we're gonna let her deal with this. She can put the spin on it. She has the media muscle, and
Do you think I can get this stuffed?
Possibly.
yeah, I'm just gonna go fly after Allison real quick.
Or just kind of like looks at all of you and just kind of like turns around and walks off.
Oh, bye.
It's a fair reaction.
Victoria, stay here. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Just imagine what Forge. Imagine Forge. You're not involved in the story at all for the entire game. You get brought in 20 minutes. What the fuck?
Forge would actually text
Hey,
you,
welcome to the
Samuel,
team, right?
and he will like the text message will read, and it's only on your goggles, so you can like see it. It says, if you thought you were in danger before, now it's way worse. I'm going underground.
With the whole like stuff statement,
Good.
though, Adam was in the middle as you guys finished.
Yes, go for it. Hey.
Okay. Yeah, after she says that, Adam would just look at her and says, "Victoria, we don't stuff people's heads, even if they were monsters."
Shit, yeah, you're right. Fuck.
Even Cassandra's looking at you a bit freaked out.
I will say, Adam doesn't look freaked out. There is just a deep look of understanding on his face.
Yeah, Victoria just gonna kind of look back at the head after saying, "Yeah, fuck yeah, you're right." Sorry. It can be kind of hard to remember that there was a person underneath all this.
Oh my god, is that the
Do we know
problem?
who
I don't
that
give a
was?
shit that there is a person underneath this. So let me run you through a scenario, Victoria. You're in a room. There's this big bully. You go up to the big bully, you kick the shit out of him. Guess who's left standing? You're the big bully now. Don't you? How thick are you? They're all gonna be gunning for you, you dumbass.
Hey, if that's the decision they want to make. They couldn't take down Calamity.
I wouldn't go saying that to anyone else.
I'm not going to. But if they come swinging at me, I'm gonna swing back.
You have to
Cassandra
remember
just-
that you don't,
Cassandra
you're not
just
a threat.
Flicks her ring and she becomes invisible and like is gone.
Victoria, remember, we're not trying to be strong enough to kill people. We're trying to be strong enough to keep them alive, even if they hate us, even if they spit at us or cower from us, even if they don't see us as people. We have to still remember that we are. We can't just go around
I'm
killing
not gonna
people.
kill
who-
anyone.
Did you kill anyone today?
Victoria notably does not respond to that. Before
There's actually a bit of shame in his eyes as he says, "Me too. I did too."
gonna be better from here on out.
Ayumi just kind of
Optimistic.
like looks at you and says, "You don't seem better. You seem way worse."
Victoria teleports away at this point.
Uh,
Everyone just choosing to pick the worst dialogue option.
In fact,
Uh,
yes, you are in fact have freaked everyone out.
No,
I wasn't
Adam
even
isn't freaked out. I will say he never once looked freaked out.
I left.
Yeah.
I told you wait here. I left to go get out.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
Nathan, whenever you leave, things just go to shit. Ayumi just
And now you know how
You
I
are
feel.
all
yeah, Kayumi just looks at the rest of you, who's like just Adam and Samuel.
I think so.
I assume Alexander and Kate have to be there, right?
That's true. That's true.
Wait,
yeah.
no, yeah.
Yeah,
we're
that's-
they're
seeing
just T-posing.
brother.
Their sister's like having a full mental breakdown and then T-posing.
Yeah, no,
What
that's
the
just true.
Brother doing this
Because Alexander wouldn't have been there. Like Alexander's actually just the only one who also seemingly mostly was shocked, but wasn't like weirded out. Kate was just fucking like yeah. But Kayumi will kind of like just glance at all of you and says, I've seen that look before. That never ends well for anyone.
Me
Yes,
too.
but we can't villainify her. You're already making her the monster by telling her all this.
I'm trying to tell her not. I'm trying to tell her she's not.
Comes back. Hey guys, so I brought my
Yes,
sister.
by telling her that she's pretty much already on that road to becoming one.
Alexander kind of like
We're
looks at
always
all of you and says,
On the road.
kind of like looks at Kayumi and says, well, if you think she's a monster, maybe you shouldn't be here. If you're not gonna make the situation
let's
better,
not
at the very least, you shouldn't make it worse.
listen. We're already losing people. Let's not go fighting amongst ourselves right now. We're in a difficult situation. We can't go doing this to each other.
Kayumi looks at all of you and says, I only showed up because you needed rescuing, but I think that's been solved, so I think I will head back now.
Thank you, Kaimi, for everything.
I appreciate it, Kayumi. The rest don't.
'Cause,
Adam did literally say thank you.
Kate will say, I'll walk her home. Keep me in the loop, I guess.
I'll give her a nod.
All right.
As the two of them
Uh,
walk away.
Adam will turn to Alexander and say, "She might need a little space right now, but when we find her, will you let me know?"
He nods. Yeah, no, Victoria, you have no ear pierce. Only the rescue squad had one. Yeah, Alexander gets you. He's also a psychopath.
Adam gets you.
So
He also
Samuel-
is
I
constantly fighting with being a monster.
I can't believe this.
So Nathan, you
I
go
f-
after your sister, right?
Yeah. I left these people alone thinking they could handle the 2 minutes I was
No.
gone since I could break the fucking sound barrier.
Unfortunately, you land
and
at your own home as she's just on her phone texting with like an absolute desperate look.
He walks in.
I've notified
Calamity's
everyone.
dead.
What?
She killed him.
That's
Look in my eyes and tell me I am lying.
she just kind of like puts her head in her palms. Well, then this is it.
What do you mean?
Gonna give you a quick rundown of things, Nathan. I will mutate background noise a bit. Saw the party. You saw the people gathered there. All of these people have influence. They have allies. They have pull and industries, politics, you name it, military. World, the powerful spheres of influence dominated that used people like you and me as weapons, keep each other in check. She killed Calamity. Like that order is out the window.
Sis. She disappeared. We could just say that she died fighting Calamity. Until we're ready to reveal it.
And have a loose cannon on our hands?
She's not a loose cannon.
Gonna tell me to have
Now-
to trust her?
I'm asking you to trust me.
There, pull out that card right now.
You're just gonna give her that look her father probably gave her like 100 times when she was just arguing with him.
I put my trust in you. Now. And I don't let people know. And that's it. Might decide tomorrow that she can just do whatever the fuck she wants. And there's nobody gonna be able to stop her. Nobody. Are
Can
you
we
willing
tell
to
them-
take that risk? Are you willing to just hand the world to a fucking lunatic?
I believe in my friends. But give me this news that won't break till tomorrow morning. Give me some time to talk to her. All right?
Nothing's gonna
but-
matter tomorrow anyways.
Why?
I
We
got-
got
News is gonna be all over this.
you have media contacts. Let me
Fuck the media
Talker.
contacts. You think this? You think you can just keep this down? I have friends. I have a few outlets. You think you're gonna be able to keep Emma down with this shit? No. Ah, fuck, she's probably already writing the article. No, it's over. It's fucking over.
No.
And now
What-
that you told
what
me
time-
she actually killed him, it actually is over.
What time is it, Grunt?
All at like 7, 6 towards 7.
Give me your phone. Mine got destroyed in the conflict.
Sure, she's gonna hand you her phone.
He calls Sam.
Yeah?
I mean, I pick up. I'm like 30 meters behind you, but what's up?
Tell Victoria by you.
No, people scared her off.
Mm-hmm. Where? Okay.
Yeah, that's not
Okay.
really a question when she can teleport.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay,
We'll
so
find her.
yeah, we're gonna go do that, and I'm gonna talk to her. All right.
Yeah, just try and not make it some like cardboard cutout speech, please.
No cardboard cutout speech. I'm running out of those. All right. Keep me informed. All right.
Yeah.
Sis, I'm keeping the phone. I'm gonna be out. Talking to her. Don't arrest me for using my powers.
Jack in your fucking phone, sis. Bye.
As she kind of like shrugs and says that, again, nothing's gonna matter soon. Feel free to do whatever the fuck.
So, Zaz, Victoria's, we're friends, right?
Yeah.
Would I have any indication of where you feel safe?
Literally nowhere right now.
But
She
there's
doesn't
someone
f-
she wanted
Cassandra
to talk
just
to.
fucked off and left. She can't go back to the Nocturne Corporation at all. She doesn't want to put Alexander in any more danger because she feels like he'll be in danger if she actually stays with him. So, yeah, good luck finding her right now. Good luck.
I.
She has
Will
picked a
Gina-
direction. She has picked a direction, and she has went into it.
Yep, he is just gonna try to look for a grunt. If I can just make a roll to luck out on that.
How fast could I even get out of Halcyon?
Yeah, I was gonna say, pretty fast.
Yeah, I'm not in the city anymore.
Just fucking humor me.
No,
Just
you
humor
can't
me.
make a roll to just search the globe.
Well, it's over, I guess, because unless actually,
It's like, listen, roll me.
I'm-
Listen, I'll be nice to you. You can roll me a D100, and if it's a 1 through 10, then or if it's like a 90 to 100, then yeah. Otherwise, no.
I don't know how to do that in Foundry.
Okay, I'll do
so
it for you.
grunt,
That
I'll do it. Nope.
womp womp.
actually, okay. Actually, I know
I'm
how
gonna
to
try
do
and find my sister though.
I actually, I'm gonna call Sam. I actually know how to do this.
Yeah, you call
Yeah.
him back.
Hey, Sam, is Forger by you?
No, he left.
Fuck, I need you to contact him. And if she is in the city or moving fast, satellite should be able to track her movement because they should be able to track high-speed objects. Can you tell him, see if he can do something about that and see if he can track in a direction she headed?
Not a high speed
Yes,
object.
cool.
She's just teleporting.
that would still pick up on satellites, blips, and everything. Of a
Sure,
random
yeah, maybe.
object appearing.
If you can hack satellites now, I do love the confidence. Like Forge, just hack me the little national.
Listen, Grunt, we're
Grunt,
listen, he's pulling out everything. You've got to respect it. He doesn't want the game to end.
Just fucking hack the satellites of all the governments of the world.
oh my Grunt, like, unless you're developing unless I get to develop super hearing at this second, like the only other person I could talk to is Alex, and
Yeah.
I think he'll die.
Alex is the only one who can actually teleport to people. Unfortunately, don't have many
Sam?
options.
But yeah,
Sam, is Alex around? Do you know where he is?
He is still with you there.
he's dead. Yes. Yes, Alexander's here.
Put him on the phone.
I hand him the phone, and I'll be back in a sec.
Alex?
Yeah.
Can
Yeah, I've given him. Phone.
you have the same kind of abilities she does, right?
Sort of, yeah.
Is it
we
po-
used
is
to.
it- Is it possible for you and me to teleport to her location?
Yeah, but it's gonna be a sort of painful. Are you sure that's
Are-
what we should do right now?
I am getting told that if the my sister's freaking out that the world's seemingly gonna just explode before we get to the news, and I'm really running out of ideas. If you have any ideas, I'm all ears.
What's your plan once you find her, though? Sorry, Hate, I will unmute you right now so you can speak up.
No, that was pretty much it. Read the
Okay.
message, and that's pretty much it.
As Alexander says, yeah, maybe we should do like Adam and just let her cool off. Unless you're gonna tell me what you want to talk with her, because she was
What
losing.
happened? I literally left you guys alone. What did you all say to make her freak out?
Cassandra had a freak out. Forge walked away, and well, Kayumi was judgmental, if you ask me.
Well, she needs some to know that she's not alone and some support. You said this is gonna hurt. You're not gonna like die, right?
Not if I do it once.
Just the once.
I really hope Victoria is not over anything dangerous, like a large body of water. Perhaps.
Oh, absolutely, you're over the ocean right now.
You mean
Like that's kind of a problem. It's like we're making a huge. Well, yeah, the Victoria's more safe
Fine.
to teleport to.
Alexander will ride Nathan to victory. Fucking piggyback him across the Atlantic.
Like, you mean like what? Should he be worried about the guy who can fly?
Yeah.
Whoa! He can't ride my man.
God damn it, Sam! That ship has sailed. You literally shot at me. It was the most toxic relationship ever.
I was still a relationship. You called it a relationship. That's a win in my book. Yeah. You just feel yourself. It's a very strange sensation, Nathan, as like feel this tingle as you suddenly are across the Atlantic. It's well, we don't know if it's the Atlantic or whatever, but presumably, unless she got to a different part of the planet, as there's water all around you. Alexander is like hanging to your back. How are you gonna fly, Adam? Are you gonna avatar waterbend your fucking way across the ocean? Is that the plan? Waiting for Hate to type back. Hate, you have muted yourself in case you are talking.
He's just cussing you out, Grunt.
My bad, I forgot. Yeah, like I could if I wanted to, bro.
Well, I was just gonna say if you are risking, because if feel free to roll me unleash the powers, I guess.
You know, yeah. If you wouldn't mind, Grunt.
Sure.
And if that fails, we do always have old reliable.
I guess Nathan can just carry 2 people.
You can.
It would literally take no effort.
Yeah, you'll be transported alongside as Victoria. You see behind you Nathan flying with Alexander on his back, and a tidal wave carrying Adam. Well, unfortunately,
Victoria
Samuel
keeps
disconnected,
going.
so I don't even know how to do that.
Victoria will just keep going.
Victoria, stop.
Nathan, feel free to give me unleash the powers to even be able to. Need a full success.
This sucks. I'm gonna get unleash the powers. I'm getting kind of pissed off that this is even being problematic. Can I make myself condition?
No.
Come on.
No, that's what we call abusing the mechanics. No.
Are you saying that I'm not rightfully pissed off?
Yes.
I can't. I'm just trying to stop the end of the world, and you're running away.
I don't. Yeah, Victoria's gonna literally disappear.
Yeah.
There's nothing Victoria can say to your sister.
As
I promise I won't fucking destroy the world. Yeah, she'll believe that from the walking nuke. Why didn't Calamity just say that?
as
have a plan.
listen, she's gonna speed up, and neither you nor Adam can keep up as she's gonna start blitzing more fast, like more frequent and larger distances as she fucking you lose sight of her.
This is such horse shit.
Why didn't you just chase down Calamity?
Now you can be angry, Nathan. Now you can tick that box if you want.
I'm so pissed off.
Victoria's gonna find some abandoned island to be on.
I told you to give her a day.
She is
I
gonna
don't
fucking.
have a day. I literally was told I don't have a day.
Yeah, your sister was repeatedly telling you it doesn't matter too.
I have a plan. I literally do have a plan.
So there's 3 of you in the Atlantic.
Is just gonna look at you, Nathan, and said, "Man, I wasn't ready to talk either. I told you to wait."
Well, you know what? You know what my plan is? Because she could literally create any power, and she's fucking uber charged. She could just erase the fact that she was ever seen. Why not? Erase on a global scale that anybody ever saw her.
I don't want to forget seeing her.
That's
I really hope I don't fuck up and get an unstable
as
thing on that.
Yeah, so
Right?
Alexander will actually speak up and say, you realize that's not a surefire way. It could backfire. It could. You want her to potentially mess up the entire planet's minds?
It's either this or going to be all-out war, so I'm kind of running out of options here.
Listen, maybe it will take at least some. Just gonna believe the news. People won't. I don't know.
I want her to have a semblance of a normal life. Don't want this.
I think normal life has bypassed us long ago.
I can't literally be Dr. Manhattan. I can't be Dr. Manhattan. I will eventually.
Nathan just is just fuming at this moment.
Can I take you
It's
back,
okay.
or are we gonna stay out here?
You guys can go back. I'll start looking for her out here.
You are
Didn't seem like.
You are. You realize you're in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah. Listen. I got time. By the time I find her, she'll maybe be ready to talk. He said that he can't teleport to her more than once, so if either this or never find her again.
Adam, look at me. I've been doing vigilante shit for a while. The U.S. they will snipe you when you approach the coast.
I don't think he's gonna go to the U.S. waters.
We are heading in that direction.
Adam, we're gonna head back. We're gonna deal with the storm that comes after.
Like I'm afraid she might get attacked. But at the very least, she can just teleport out. What are you gonna do?
I'll stay clear of the coast and just, I don't know, look around for some place for her to hide.
Don't even.
Adam, let's go. Like he's
Yeah, no,
Nathan's done having this
Alexander will just teleport both of you back.
Well, how are we gonna find her now then?
We don't.
She's gonna
We
find
deal
us
with the
when
cop.
she wants.
We're gonna deal with the consequences after.
And I can always teleport to her again. Tomorrow. Or
You
the
said
day
that.
after tomorrow.
You said one time.
Well, this is an emergency and I can do it a couple
Hey,
more times. Just
We're not risking.
like
We're not gonna risk your well-being for our concern at the moment.
After you've recovered enough, then maybe we can do it one more time. But
You're one of us. We take care of our own.
thanks.
give her. I can survive out here. I can survive out there. If you don't think you can ever do that again, then well, could just spend a few years looking for it out in the ocean.
Don't seem to have a good grasp on what that even entails, but whatever. You do you, I guess.
I guess.
I'm gonna tell you right now, you're not finding Victoria.
Nope.
Fuck you, I could.
No.
No, actually, you can't. Victoria is teleporting extremely far away. Where
I'm
Even
just
if you found her, she'd
sail
teleport
across
away.
the ocean endlessly. What are you gonna eat? What are you gonna drink? What is this? Adam
Me?
should
Listen,
know these
Adam-
things.
Right.
No,
Spend
Adam
time in
can,
One Piece.
Adam can just make an air bubble, shoot that into the ocean, kill a fish, eat a
The
fish.
moment your
Sure,
power
obviously,
fails,
water
the
is
bubble
power.
collapses and you die. You're not.
I'm not gonna live underwater, which would be for short times.
But
It's
if you
the
fail,
ocean,
you know what?
hate. It's big.
You know
it's
what?
very
There's
big.
like there's like animals. There's like natural disasters out there all
I
the time.
just-
Like you will be fucked. Hey.
Yeah, like this is. Unfortunately, you cannot just forever keep your powers going like a fucking endless engine.
Hey, I can literally fly around, and I wouldn't even attempt that because it would. It
Like
just
you
wouldn't
have
work.
to sleep. Like what the fuck are you gonna do then? This plan has so many holes in it.
I don't know.
Fine, fuck you, Killjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
listen,
it's almost
I'm
like
just saying, Mr. Give Her a Day suddenly wants to track her down.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's gonna take it would take a long ass time to do it.
No,
Yes.
you know what?
Guys,
I'm not
guys,
gonna-
accept fate. The game's over. Accept fate.
it's like
Dude,
I'm not
you-
saying you can't do it. I'm just saying you have to. It's you have to be a bit more smart than I'll just make an air bubble around me. You can take a boat and do it like that, but then again, you will just be
take
killed
a
by
boat.
the Coast Guard. So,
Never, just don't go near the U.S. coast.
yeah,
That's
because
not the
Other
only
countries
place
have
that
coast
would
guards,
kill
by the
you,
way.
or like, yeah, they would all be like, "Why the
Guys,
fuck you here?"
He's,
And if
he's
you're
already
using
not,
powers, they would shoot on spot because that's
He's
seen
not
as a
even gonna-
threat.
he-
Hate.
he's not even going to do the plan,
it's fine.
so it's nothing to worry about. Now.
It's about as well thought out as Leo's attempt to deliver information. So, yeah, no, I guess everyone will start heading back home at this point.
Listen,
Oh.
but did Leo not deliver the information?
Hey, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm going to be.
Yeah, listen,
I can't listen to that.
That's how Adam's gonna sail across the ocean. Like
I just.
Like, yeah, no.
Like, yes, you delivered the information. You failed at every other one of your objectives.
So,
There was only one other.
I literally met you
listen,
in
there's
such
shoes to drop. Let me fucking continue.
Yes.
So,
Fine, we'll drop your shoes, bro.
So I guess you all head back to your lovely abodes.
I'm trying to track down my sister, see where she went.
Yeah. So if you like text her, she will text you back. Says
Alright.
Love my kid.
mom reached out. Yeah, I think it's about to go down. Apparently,
Where are you?
I'm going to the airport for flying back to England.
I'll try and meet her at the airport if there's
Yeah.
enough time.
You'll be able to catch her before like she. As you meet up with her and she kind of like looks rather dejected.
Wait. Do you really want to head back?
No, but apparently the Russians are on the offensive, and if the things we saw today are gonna come out to light, you do realize what this means. Like everybody will start either fighting or becoming extremely paranoid. It
So
wasn't.
what, you want to go back to live life with Mum?
No, but like,
You think that's some kind of life for us?
and what? Just stay here? You realize Scarlet's fucking compromised. All our. Holy shit!
That was a train. It's going.
Oh,
The
okay.
Earth-
That is gone.
Yeah.
I live right next to a railway. It happens sometimes.
Yeah, it's fine. It says, Scarlet's been compromised. Our contacts here are exposed. School is under
So what?
under the influence of the fucking Russians. Like, what the fuck are we gonna supposed to do? Halcyon's fucked.
So what? Past several months mean nothing to you?
What does that even mean?
You left Victoria alone.
What am I
Desperate
supposed to
for
do?
needed
What am I
help.
supposed to do when
You
mom's?
just walked off on her.
What am I supposed to do when mom is gonna aim to kill her because she views her as a threat? Am I supposed to kill mom now?
No. You don't have to kill her, but you don't have to idly sit by and let it happen. Let the woman that you love die because our mother told you so.
No, I'm.
You know she doesn't even remember Dad. It wiped from her memory. Doesn't even know what love is.
I'm pretty sure she gives a shit. Otherwise, she wouldn't do all the things she does for us. And just
She's
because,
worried about the survival of the company, the survival of the bloodline.
yeah, guess what? We're the
Well-
fucking bloodline.
It doesn't mean she loves us.
Oh, get off your high horse. The fuck do you want her to cuddle you all day long? She taught us
No.
how to survive. She taught us how to deal with situations like this. And she wouldn't
Yeah,
have bothered
did.
if she didn't give a shit.
And I don't think our response is to go running back to her if that's how
Ah.
she taught us to survive. If she taught us how to survive, let's fucking survive this as a fucking family. You and I.
Guess what? You're not the only family I have. I need to go back. I need to talk to her. I need to figure this shit out. Maybe I can just talk her down. I can tell her what happened. We can proceed this cautiously. She doesn't freak out.
You really think you can talk her down?
I can try. Gloria may think she's all cool shit now. She can fucking go around, but guess fucking what? Calamity was cool shit until someone popped out of nowhere. and fucking took him out. The shit I've seen in that facility underground.
Fine. If you're going back to talk Mum down, fair enough. But that should be your only reason to go back.
She scared me.
She scared us all, but we don't have to vilify her. Running off on her as soon as she's done that doesn't improve her mental state.
Yeah, fuck that. Always about her mental state.
It's about all of us.
Funny
I want to
how
keep
I
you
was
here.
always considered the psychopath, and there she fucking goes. Anyways, just
She's
brainstorm.
always been wrong. She's trying to help people when she doesn't know how to help herself. I'll admit that. I've tried to point that out several times, but of course no one listens.
Yeah, I know. Listen, just keep safe and just message me if anything happens.
Of course.
And
If we find her, do you want to be notified?
she nods.
Very well.
She's gonna give you an actual hug before she takes off onto the plane.
Yeah, I'll hug her. And then
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
I'll
fine, Zaz.
head back to my abode.
The shoe will come for you as well. Unfortunately, Zaz, you are not Mac. You cannot manifest these things. As yeah, Adam, you're heading back, presumably, to Scarlet. You are muted, Hate. Or you're just ignoring me. That's also a possibility.
Runtime, I'm always ignoring you. You should know this.
Then I'll never ask such rhetorical questions.
Can't believe it. Can't believe it.
So
Yeah, but I'm ready now. Sorry, I was getting water.
yeah, so as you arrive at the tower, there's like still this place is still up in kind of like an uproar. People are moving back and forth.
Strange didn't leave it like that. Well, what the fuck happened? And I'll probably have something to do with Calamity, I assume.
Yeah, well, unless you're gonna stop and ask someone.
Yeah, Adam will, I guess, ask like the first person sees like, hey, what's going on?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
He'll just ask the first person he sees like, what's going on. I have to spray the
So
table. like,
yeah, you ask one of the security
I'll do that.
guards, as he'll inform you that Scarlet has passed away.
What? When?
Yes.
How?
Found her dead in her office half an hour ago. The police have secured the area. They're currently looking at the scene. It was some.
Did Calamity do this thing?
We don't know. Security cameras weren't active at the time. They got disabled.
Adam does not know how to feel.
I'm sorry.
He will ask him. He said he does not know how to feel. Where's your body?
I don't think they put it away yet. They're still gathering evidence.
I'm going to go see.
As like one of the other security guards kind of like puts a hand on this one, says, hey Mark, I'll handle the kid. As he just kind of like, they said they needed you back in Sector 3. As the man just kind of like nods, and like the other security guard looks at you and says, fortunately they don't allow visitors right now, kid. So how about you follow me instead?
I'll follow you for a minute. And if I don't see anything I'm interested in, I'm going up there to see.
As he'll kind of like lead you a bit off to the side as he says, listen to me very carefully. We need to get you out of here, as you might just be in a lot of danger.
From who?
You don't know his name? I can't even remember his fucking face. Just trust me. You to get the fuck out. Meet me at this address in like 2 hours. I'm trying to get into the crime scene to see I'll explain everything later. And like you can tell he is like, now that he's like a bit off to the side and you're like alone, this man's fucking boiling with anger.
Two hours. If you're not there, I'll assume you're dead too.
Good assumption. And also just kind of like grabs a nearby hoodie and just throws it onto you. Make sure people don't recognize you.
I'm used to blending in.
As yeah, you'll have to walk out.
The moment Adam like walks out, he's gonna like find like a really like secluded alleyway, and he's gonna like mess up his face, you know, like really just dirty himself up and make him look like another just like bum on the streets.
Yep. You can do that
That's
easily
pretty much
enough.
what he used to look like a year ago.
As you'll begin making your way to Upper North, where the address is leading you. Meanwhile, Victoria, are you ever just like taking a breath?
Pretty much when she finds an isolated area that she can stop at, yeah.
But just let me actually pull up Google Maps.
Yeah.
The Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah, she's trying to get
He's
as far
into-
away from.
Um,
She's trying to get as far as she can away from any human population.
See. Well, I mean, there's any human population. I mean, there's like some islands and there's like some empty fields. The problem is, as the it's gonna say, did you actually pick a direction just straight west or like northwest, southwest?
Let's just say west, I guess, because Victoria wasn't thinking of a direction. She just fucking picked one and started going.
Then yeah, so that you don't get immediately fucking sniped, I'll say yeah, you actually head for the Bahamas. But yeah, no, you find like an island, and then you just manage to stop on a nearby shore. As yeah, no, you're actually a bit exhausted at this point. This took a lot out of you.
Victoria's gonna walk in a bit. She is going to break down, and she is going to cry.
Yeah. As you sit there crying, kind of letting these emotions out, feel free to increase your freak and lower your mundane by 1.
I will take a condition then, because I have 3 free.
Well, take a condition.
Oh yeah, it's I'll pick angry. I'll pick angry. Like Victoria's breaking down right now, but gone. She'll be pretty upset.
As you suddenly hear footsteps on the sand close to you.
Yeah, she'll turn to look.
There's a man approaching you. You don't really recognize him. I don't think you've seen Desmond.
Hey, you also here to break down, or?
I think I've had that. He does look like he has cried recently. He's kind of like chuckles and says, I think I've done plenty of that. Fucked up, isn't
Victoria.
it?
Yeah. Basically, they're all left, or they're treating me like I'm just a fucking bad day from killing people. The only one who didn't was... Fuck, it was Samuel of all fucking people, really.
I'm gonna show you some footage. I just want you to tell me. Just tell me it's fake. He like flings this tablet on the ground.
She'll look at it.
As Victoria, you see yourself. Oh, this is like sort of kind of like taken from an angle, like a security camera. As you see yourself butchering Scarlet of all people, just fucking like tearing her up limb from limb.
The fuck? I was fucking fighting. I was chasing Calamity.
Which is why now you can cross halfway the Atlantic in an hour. So I don't. My mind's all fucked up, Victoria. But I remember you're a nice kid. Tell me you didn't do this. Tell me you don't just.
I didn't. I didn't. I wouldn't do that to her. I wouldn't do that to Adam. Scarlet. Fuck, we might not have agreed on everything, but she was good to me. She seemed like a good person.
Was. She truly was.
What the fuck do we do about this then?
Not the only one who has this footage, most likely. I'll be honest. You have 2 options. One, turn yourself in. Fight this out legally.
Do you think I'll even get into a courtroom?
Can't preach. Been a vigilante most of my life. But the alternative is to do what Calamity did and just fucking duking it out in the streets. And at that point, you just prove them right.
You're right. So what, are you gonna arrest me or
Arrest.
not gonna?
Think I'm the police?
Okay. No, not really.
Should
I'll-
probably get away before the fucking containment force snipes our ass.
Yeah. I'll turn myself in and we'll see what happens. Not sure how much of a life I have to get back to anyway. I think, except for a few people, they all made it seem pretty clear they thought it was over.
We just there's fuck. I don't know. At the very least, they fuck no, you're right. At the very least, you can't push away your friends. Can't sit here alone. Fine, let's listen though. Maybe turning yourself in was a stupid idea. But at the very least, come back with me. Just we'll sit down together. And just hash things out.
Yeah. We have to find my brother. And Nathan and Adam, they also tried to come after.
Imagine. Listen. Get back to the city. There's a safe house. You have to teleport underground though. So instead of thinking you want to go forward, can you imagine yourself falling? I would suggest practicing a couple of times instead, so you don't teleport into concrete.
All right. Well, stand here. Victoria's gonna try it out a few times.
Yeah, free roll.
Yep, unleash my power.
Yeah, no, you'll be able to get it eventually. But you'll have to actually leave. Because, yeah, no, the containment force probably have scouted you out and missile inbound, who knows. But yeah, no, the man will also teleport like you, just out of there, but he's gone in like one blink. Meanwhile, Nathan, you've arrived at home. Or did you go someplace else?
I was like, if anything, I'm just walking. It's her. I'm walking Alex home and then heading to my place. Yeah.
Well, as you get to the Osiris Corporate Center, it's yeah, you can see people are moving up and like there's ambulances and police. It's pretty bad. As like feel a hand on your shoulder as like someone just kind of like pulls the both of you into a around a nearby corner.
Nathan fist raised until he sees who it is.
It's Desmond. Seen him before.
Oh, shit.
Back from
You're
the dead.
supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's hope there's not a third time.
Yeah. So is it like a cat thing? Is that your power? Hmm.
Listen. Something fucked up happened. Someone killed Scarlet. We both need to get the fuck out of here. I don't know who's watching, who's listening. We managed to nab one of the recordings the police got. And it was Victoria on the foot.
Oh, shit.
I don't think it's her, but I don't think the authorities will view it like that. I don't think your sister will view it like that, Nathan.
Sounds like somebody's trying to frame her to get all eyes on her.
So, I managed to make contact with her. Should be coming back. Probably take a while for her. Gonna get here and have a safe house for her to stay at. Meanwhile, you two can get yourselves out of here, head down. Have to meet with Adam soon. Put up the rest of your squad. Up to speed.
All right. Is there anywhere we should all meet up, or just lay low till you come get us? I guess.
I'll get you. The less you know of everything, the better it is right now. And he just
Alright.
blinks away.
Do you got any place we can crash? Because I'm kind of running out of them.
Alexander kind of shrugs and says, "No, not really. I mean, there's like that warehouse on the docks, I guess."
I guess we head there for now.
As they'll message Kate as she will. Actually, probably Kate's at school right now with Kayumi, so
Yeah.
stay there for the moment.
Hey, Alex, should we give the rest of the team a heads up and have them meet us at the warehouse?
I'm gonna collapse soon.
All right. I think I have. Yeah, I should sell Caillous now. I'm gonna give her a call.
All of these people are exhausted, by the way. Like, this is I've been
Yeah.
up doing shit all night long.
Yeah. Well, we three of us had a wonderful little nap.
Yeah.
Full of tranquilizers.
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah.
Yeah, you three did.
As,
I've had to fight fucking Calamity twice, you dickheads, without a rest.
yeah, no. Kayumi and Kate will stick it out at the school for the moment. As Samuel yeah, there's a tap on your shoulder.
Yeah. Hello?
I don't think you recognize Desmond. He just kind of like looks at you and says, kind of like puts out this note and says, "Meet me here in
Okay.
like 2 or 3 days until shit calms down. There's a lot of things we need to talk about."
Good plan. What's your name?
Call me Steve for now. Just blinks away.
Can I not? Damn, that's. Damn.
Well, he doesn't know about your friend that died, but
Yeah, I know.
but yeah, no. As Adam, you are in fact waiting at the rendezvous point. As
Is the rendezvous point like a building?
it's like a street address, just like an apartment building.
Cool. I'm gonna be like near like the street address. Like I've probably found like a blanket somewhere, and I've like wrapped myself up. You know, I'm trying to look like a homeless person, just toughing it out.
Yeah, you see him kind of like approach the area.
Is there anyone around him? Any other people?
Well, there's like a few people walking by, but this area has been hit by calamity twice now, so it's a bit no. People have mostly evacuated.
Adam will like slowly get up and just start hobbling over to him and just say, "Any change, man?"
He puts his hand on you, and you feel a tingling sensation as you find yourself in an underground area. Yeah, should be safe here.
Did you get in?
Hmm?
You said you were trying to get into the crime scene. Did you get in?
Yeah. Found footage. I don't think you want to see it.
I'm not a stranger to much violence. And for anyone wondering, Adam looks like he did the day after the first party. So just almost like a neutral like face, you know, like more like a just like a slightly like slanted eyes.
As he's gonna pull out the tablet and say, "One last time, are you sure about this?"
Sure.
He's gonna play the video. As yeah, you see Scarlet trying to fight against what looks like Victoria, as Victoria is tearing her limb from limb, just butchering her before like the footage cuts.
I'm just gonna look at him and say, "Who are you?"
My name is Desmond, and I'm brother.
You're supposed to be dead.
Doesn't stick with me, does it?
You think it stuck with her?
Definitely. I think it did then. Someone fucked with my head really. And when I find them, holy shit, I'm gonna just... But you have to lay low here. There's some food and water in the fridge. And Victoria should show up here soon enough.
Does she know about the video?
Yeah. I don't know who's trying to fucking pull the strings here, but it's fucked up and you need to lay low for a while.
It's alright. If you die out there, don't worry, I can just tunnel out.
Even if I have to fucking come back from the dead a third time, I swear to God I'll kill this person.
If you don't get him, I will.
Anyways, I'll be in touch soon, in a few days. And he will just teleport out. As I cannot hear you over the fucking car noises. So
No!
I will mute you for
Hey, the
now.
highway.
You hit the highway? Jesus, hey, be careful.
As yeah, no. Eventually, everyone will kind of like go and lay low. And Victoria, you would arrive at the safe house as you see Adam is already there waiting for you. And it's at that point